in our DNA. Whenever we let it out, it becomes our superpower. Now imagine an entire city being built to supercharge it. Kadir City, powered by play.
Talu, my man. Yo, did you see they had a render of Magnus Carlsen as a fucking statue, bro? I mean, I guess they also did chess, huh? I guess it figures. I guess they also did chess. I don't know if they had chess this year as well, but they did chess definitely. Good to see you, man. By the way, how come didn't you say yesterday that you didn't play Tekken that much? How come you're here watching it?
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back.
Oh, the mic is kind of shitty from Anakin.
Day 3 of the esports Tekken 8.
You play VF, no Tekken?
My name is Anakin. I'm joined by TK.
Probably the. How long did you play VF, bro?
The last 3 days, there have been 448 players who have entered the bracket.
And for how long?
Only 8 remain. There are 4 spots up.
Did you play the old school shit as well, like VF4 and stuff? I mean, before it's like kind of ancient, right? But like VF4, 5.
I cannot hear you in my ears for some reason.
Yo.
Hey, there we go. Hey.
All right, we're back, man. I just kicked it off. We're good to go. I'll let everybody know what we're doing today.
I think this is fine.
And we're gonna kick off top 8 here in just a moment. All the players are loaded up, but it's been a long week.
No one playing VF on Twitch, so just tune into Tekken thinking of picking it up. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's true. That's true. Kind of. Chat the Third was streaming it. I mean, I guess sometimes Eileen is probably streaming it. But besides that, they are not streaming. Like FIFA, no, sorry, Thiefbug? No, fuck, what is he called? The Akira, like super world class American player. Thiefbug? Well, you know his name, right? Like, what's he called? Sorry, yeah, Gentleman Thiefbug was someone else, was a speedrunner, yeah, Gentleman Thief. I think he's also not streaming, I think, yeah. They should, I don't know why, like, they have excellent players, I don't know why they're not streaming. Juicebox, I guess, is like more real life right now.
Spots are super limited this year with already 8 tickets for the EWC already being taken by placers in the TWT World Finals earlier this year. So the mad scramble was on. So after a long season, a lot of players have already fallen short. But now we've got representatives from all over the world, including one player left from the EU region, AYORICHIE. I'm sure he's going to be a fan favorite today with EWC taking place in France. And
sorry, quickly to check something.
It should be a good one today. I'm sure the crowd will be full effect. All the nerves are going to be in high gear, and of course, with only 8 players remaining, everybody who's left in the tournament definitely feels like they've got a shot at taking this.
Dance Music, good to see you, man.
100%. I mean, like, some of the names that like I see here in this, I mean, there's definitely some surprises for sure.
So I'm just trying to figure out the audio so that like the commentary is like slightly hearable, but like my voice is like over them.
You know, like our presence like exciting because there's a lot of names, you know, a lot of the Tekken like greats, you know.
Oh yeah. I mean, Yeah, honestly, I'm probably gonna still get back to it and will stream actually and will make Virtua Fighter content to be honest, because why not, right? I mean, Tekken 8 right now is like kind of iffy. Like Psychom, for example, I have Psychom. Like he's probably of the same opinion. Like Tekken 8 right now is kind of weird because we had 2 good patches and everyone is kind of like a bit. The atmosphere in the Tekken 8 community globally is kind of weird. It's very mild. Like everyone is kind of very cooled, in a sense that no one is hyped. no one knows what to think. No one knows if they should have a positive lookout or, you know, a very what's the right word? Like kind of plain, kind of flattened, because we don't really know in what direction they are going now, because while the last 2 patches were good, the news following the last 2 patches were very you don't know how to interpret that. Like, is that good for the game that that basically all the, if you go to the Wikipedia page of Tekken 8, literally all the guys who are listed as the producers and directors have left. So no one knows how to think about it. No one knows, okay, is this could be a good thing? This could also be actually a bad thing. And no one knows what to think now. And I guess the next patches will show that. We get one, I assume, on the 19th. And obviously, also kind of no one knows what this now means for Tekken 9, right? Like, it was kind of for almost 10 years when, you know, Michael Murray and Harada were like always the faces of Tekken, right? Very active on social media. They visited tournaments, and you kind of gotten used to that. Like, that was just part of, you know, your home, so to speak, in that game, right? And suddenly they are gone, and it's like a very, I don't know, everyone is a bit melancholic about it, I guess, at the end. It's I don't know, man. No one knows really what's going on.
He does play against Shonen, and then he has to play against whoever loses between Zubair and AYORICHIE, if he's able to even beat Shonen.
And VF is obviously VF is cool. Like, VF is like super fun. And I understand the game and the principles like well enough to like actually maybe teach Tekken players the basic. Like, I'm obviously mega bad. Like, I'm obviously bad. But I don't know. The game is pretty cool. Like, actually super sick. Especially the game speed. Like, VF is like super enjoyable because it's so in your face and so fast. And the damage is so high, and I really like that. It makes the game super enjoyable. I mean, I said this once before, that's the reason why you have 3 rounds in a 3D game, right? You have 3 rounds in a 3D game. Historically, you didn't have that in 2D, because in 3D the damage was like historically a bit higher, because we don't have resources. So our damage on average, without resources, is a bit higher. So at some point around Tekken 5, we decided 3 round count, right? And that makes the rounds very fun. But alright. Rare Fin stream. Yeah, in recent times they got a little bit rare. Yeah, it's kind of true, I guess. Good to see you, C4. Raef, it's so interesting that Raef just says since a few months I'm going with Fakum Ram. I wonder how this matchup is, actually. I've seen this only very rarely. Fakum Ram against Steve. I would say my first instinct is Steve probably has the upper hand here, slightly. Slightly. But I don't know.
But, you know, as we know from Newman, the Steve has been going absolutely insane.
Bro, that move is so disgusting, man. This needs also, honestly, this shit needs to get nerfed. Like, shit like this, like it's things like this, right? It's things like this you see right there, like up back 2 from Steve. Shit like this needs to get nerfed throughout the board. Like, moves that are so much above the curve on every character need to get nerfed. After that match, I'm gonna switch to Twitch. I think the Twitch, the Twitch visual quality is a bit better. Noda F Jin. I mean, he's not. I think he's not above switching to him if he feels like it. I don't know what he thinks about the Steve versus Jin matchup. Who's left? One moment.
Down tap gets him out one more time. Jet kick twice, put him back down on the ground, but and it would hit that hit. Oh, nice duck.
The thing about Numan is that while he plays Steve and he can always lean on that back one to play defense, he's not afraid to challenge. He's not afraid to duck in your face these reads that a lot of players also wouldn't normally do since it's a little bit riskier. So he mixes it in really
Ja, da have Numan, Zubair, Ayorichie. Hudans is still left. Shonen, Crescent, and I'm Musician. And obviously Ayorichie will be really sick. Zubair will be a very tough opponent. Some people say he might be the most talented player in Pakistan. Yeah, I'm gonna switch to Twitch after this match. I think the YouTube quality is a bit even worse than Twitch. Hallo Chaubla. Hallo Champion. How many? The top 4, actually. The top 4 qualify. And also, C4, the top 4 qualify. And everyone gets paid. If you reach this top 4, you're going home already with 4K in dollars, American dollars.
Got the most that he can get off that. And that's still 72 damage. Is nothing to scoff at all. Nice duck again. The Sonic Fang, or the Reina Sonic Fang not going to be enough yet. Oh my god. Last exchange. They're going
down 4? Okay, full coach down forward 2, okay.
Right has been leaning on that just because of this matchup. Steve's got a lot of highs. He pretty much only punches. Most of them are high. So something that Fakaram can do against this matchup is that full crouch, high crushing low move that every catches you counter hit, which Rive did catch a couple times in that set. You get a free follow-up, big damage.
I mean, for an American probably, but like for like Richie, I think there's some profit already. I think, like from UK to France, maybe. If he stays in a cheap hotel, I don't know. No, they play for positioning. I don't know how this affects group selection or something. I think the seed they do the seeding before, or are they like drawing when they do this medal stuff? Are they doing like the group selection then? I don't even know. Yeah, they're in France now. They are in France now, and they are doing. Actually, I also didn't know this until yesterday because I was under the impression that the Saudis are because usually the Saudis flew you out, right? They have so much money that if you qualify for this tournament, per my knowledge, they actually pay your ticket to your flight and hotel, everything to Riyadh. For some reason, this year they are not going to Riyadh. They are doing this at least like Tekken. They're doing this in France. The full tournament. Minus 12. He missed the punish, unfortunately, on the 4-3. Yeah.
He's getting blown up by that, man. That full crouch low is definitely doing some work right there. Tries it once again to catch.
Yeah.
Hitting a button earlier. Numan gonna walk around that parry. Nice.
Oh.
Okay, the blocks are looking good here from Numan on these lows.
Yeah, he could have gotten a bit more on the blocks, like that low, obviously minus 15, but he collects the round anyway, so. His top's like 400 pounds. Okay, mixed from because of the war. I mean, probably, right? I mean, I don't know. Is Saudi Arabia also like kind of affected by that? I thought Saudi Arabia is like kind of like just, you know, it's like I don't know.
Jump back out, respecting no type of frames right there, no type of pressure from Numan. Okay, man. On the back end of this set, he might not be able to qualify here from the winner side of things. Looking like Rafe is.
I mean, honestly, I could still imagine that some rockets might fly over. I mean, obviously Saudi Arabia is going to take care of that, but it's obviously maybe not a good look. If you're like, yo, what was that? Oh, that was just, don't worry about it. It was just a rocket that we had to intercept. Yeah, it's all good.
Sometimes you need a cushion like this against a player like Numan, right? Eyes on the prize. This is a qualification match. Winner goes straight to EWC.
Damn.
Here we go, man. Rife making the Fakum Ram.
The Fakum Ram is working out beautifully.
You know, he's definitely shown some prowess in some of these rounds, but he just has not been able to put it all together into a game yet.
I wonder. I would like to hear his thoughts on like Fakum Ram and why he picks him as a second. I mean, it's kind of obvious. I mean, Chet, you called this, right? Like, I mean, we both kind of called it. You called it more aggressively, actually. But yeah, he's just a perfect secondary character to have. Incredibly consistent, super hard baseline, probably covers some of the matchups that Jin might struggle with. It's just the perfect pocket character in a sense.
Looking good for Steve. The rounds have been very, very close a lot of times, but then every time Riot gets down on...
Yeah, the sidestep is, bro, that's the thing, why I wasn't, like, so quite sure on this. I wasn't so sure on that, because he has actually pretty fucked up problems. For example, if Dragunov does full crouch down forward 1-4, Fakum Ram has to hold 4, sneak dash 4, the QCF 4 out of the automatic crouch dash. He has to hold that. He cannot walk or step this, which is kind of fucked up that you have to hold that. But yeah, my main. Right now I play like a bunch of shit. Like I played like a couple of characters just to God free to see out how they like how the game plays now. I played like a bunch of characters to like top God 4. But I guess Reina, if I would main any character, because she's just the most fun.
You really can't afford to do that when $1 million is on the line, right?
Yeah, $1 million, and yeah, your chance to actually make it to that $1 million.
But in this game, I don't know, man. I just try to find like more characters that are like mega fun, and then I just kind of realized, oh yeah, we are all doing just the same shit in this game.
With this one, oh no, but he gets wall splatted, and we have so many resources here on the side of Rife. Oh my gosh. Activate.
Able to take it
To the wall.
Last mix. He might look
Yo,
a big chunk.
down 4?
Uses all
Down
his
forward
stuff.
3, okay.
Last hit,
Wow.
Good coverage. Let's go! Is what he says. He's back to EWC. Rive knocking the head rest off. Man, we don't need it.
Understandable.
Holy shit.
The game is over. There's no more rest to be had. Like, you could not have halfway straight off. You did knock your way in.
Satan won?
World Cup. And
I mean, I I know what you mean, but honestly, no one knows. I've asked people about this, like, can you prove that Raef did anything illegal? Can you prove that? They all said no, it just looks like blah blah blah, and I'm like, okay bro, I'm like, we also had a shit ton of tournaments in Europe that were online, where also you could, you know what I mean? Like, you could say they might have something, there might have been something, but obviously there isn't. I mean, I don't know. I know what you mean, but I've seen some of the comments concerning Raef in Twitch chats, obviously since like a couple of months, where I'm like, guys, I don't know. I don't know. If you can't prove anything, it could also be that it just looks fishy, but he never intended anything, or someone else actually did. That's like, I don't know, the part of his organization or the manager or something like this, you know.
Well thought out and everything like that. So, while it is very shocking to see 3-0 Rive versus Numan, just because of how strong
Hey Mario.
all weekend against some of the best players in the world, it was just credit to Rive, his preparation, his team. And
By the way,
he was, from the very
if you're a Muslim, right? you are doing the prayer stuff, right? Which the F did. You're doing this towards like Mecca, right? Is it? It's not Medina, right? It's like Mecca, right? I think. How do they always know in what direction that shit is? They are in a room. Does he like actually always know in what direction that is? Like no matter where he is? Is this like a Muslim spider sense? Use a compass? Yeah, but he didn't have one. He just stood up. He stood up and immediately did it. Exactly. Muslims born with GPS.
Zubair versus AYORICHIE. You know, the pride of Europe right now. Trying to hold it down, trying to get into this top 4. And
Yeah, he just stood up. You could see him. He stood up. Pop off. Went behind the chair. Did the prayer. And I'm like, wow. That's sick. Like that he knew that. Okay, AYORICHIE gegen Zubair. That is gonna be pretty tough. Again, people say this might be the most talented player in Pakistan. And he also had an insane run in the recent, what was it called? Pakistan League Tournament? Pakistan Championship? Third season of Pakistan League. Extremely insane. Okay, sick. Okay, legen wir los. Yes, JudgeT unfortunately got eliminated yesterday pretty, or I don't know, I think he didn't even make it to yesterday, TBH. Let's go, Richie. Und jetzt.
Confident that I know what you're going to do, even though it's early in the set. And you have to wonder, is it because of the labbing, the preparation? I know Richie tweeted, you know, credit to my teammates, credit to my coaches and supporters. So it looks like a lot of people are backing him this weekend.
Okay, doesn't go for the Dragon of Oki. Interesting.
Yeah, he showed up deep. There's like those saying the gang out here, so.
Yeah, Leo's Rager is pretty cringe, definitely.
Last man standing right now, going up against one of Pakistan's finest.
Ling has the worst Rager. Why?
Both these players, I think, are going to make their first entrance into the EWC this year.
Cool. Okay, nice jab right there. Trying to get that launcher, trying to catch him, maybe looking low. Does catch the walk there.
Yeah, Drax is kind of weird as well because he suddenly turns into Sub-Zero. Nice punish.
No counter hit just yet. AYORICHIE looking for one right there though. Down 4-2. Gonna whiff. No punish on it though.
It got a little shaky. He did the triple roll at the same time.
Oh! He could have gotten the launch. Okay, sick. Doesn't matter. It's obviously mad high pressure. Because whoever wins this is guaranteed EWC already.
Game number 1 though, first of 3 sets, gonna be a long one. Both these guys' longer set experience gonna be tested on this one. We might see up to 5 games. Zubair pushing back.
Very possible, man.
Could confirm.
I definitely want to see at least one of these
on the down back 2.
First game going 3-0.
Yeah. Okay, he chooses to spend the heat there, but doesn't get much off of it, unfortunately. Well, again! So, okay, again he does Y-standing, was it 3-2, and then just low parries. I wonder why Zubair chooses the low parry there. I mean, I guess because maybe he knows it goes actually under the high? The third hit? Could be.
And that's kind of what we've been seeing from Zubair. Not like the most fancy, but just clean. Blocking the lows that he's supposed to. Easier said than done. When the stakes are high, that clock is ticking, and you know you're facing a devastating rounds. Credit to him for staying clutch. And look at this, slight light lead in the final round of game 1.
Yeah, the UI is a bit. Yeah, I agree. The UI is a little bit off. It's a little bit off-putting. There's something about it that just confuses you.
Oh, put him right back at the wall, but you see, yeah, AYORICHIE getting out there quickly. Okay, send the whole string right there.
I mean, it's a neat idea, but yeah.
Really hurt Zubair, but AYORICHIE wasn't. All the way locked in.
I mean, maybe, you know what I would have done? Because the colors are kind of off, right? So just have the... Do the triangles, but make them transparent and have the original color from the round pips glow through them. That's what I would have done, if possible. Fuck.
Love that, man. Yeah, the sidestep duck just in case. But he was still in position. He already had him on the sliver.
They are tackling, yeah.
As long as he can get whatever he need out in time. Pick this fastest wall standing move right there. Gets the job done. AYORICHIE gonna be thinking about this game for sure. That's the first game though. You know, as I said, we are in the area of 1 to 3. So we got
And AYORICHIE is in winners, so he isn't out if he loses this.
And then go with all the information we got in the first 2 to go to the 3rd game, depending if he is not able to get this W. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, Richie is a master at making adjustments.
Yep.
Whenever you beat him the first game, he comes back unstoppable.
Okay, he's not opting to change the stage.
Every round that I lost, I was within 1 touch to be able to kill. Even in the last one, I had a big life deficit, but a launcher would have been able to win the round for me. So when it comes to adjustments, they're not going to be major ones. The game plan is there. Just got to be a little bit better.
Okay. Oh my gosh, Zubair is just running the offense right now. The perfect, actually.
I don't know.
That is not what you
Maybe he should. What do you guys think? Does he have to play a bit more loose? I think he just gets outvalued right now by Dragunov. Like he just gets outvalued.
Important round for AYORICHIE's mental down a game, down a round. Can't pretty much.
Okay, he tried it. He tried.
Too deep in the hole for game number 2.
Yeah.
It's looking like it, man. He is not able to play the game, man. The plus frames are out, especially. You know, Craft four right there are doing it.
It's first to 3 as well.
Zubair, but
So.
AYORICHIE just has not been able to really get like a solid hit here. That could have been a launcher right there. Did finally get the walk, but probably no counter
Okay.
walk right now because
So this time, okay. Did he try? It wasn't a counter hit. I don't know. So this time he just tried to duck the high. I guess just hard duck.
Untiming press.
But got hit by a Bok 2.
Not enough for the kill, but the health is just
Okay.
great. Here we go. Long way back though. This round needs to
I'm not gonna lie, I think he needs this game.
that's the same
I'm not gonna lie. He needs this game. He needs it.
But Zubair, when you're up 2-0, you can give away a round like
Fuck. Yeah, that's a Dragunov wall split, 12 frame punish.
He's doing just that. Big punish on the wall, gets a full combo. He's gonna be about half life.
oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's shitty.
You know, could have got way more damage off that, but he wanted the Oki, and the Oki was successful right there. Caught AYORICHIE waking up.
Disgusting.
Another perfect, 2 perfects in that second game. AYORICHIE's got to lock in.
The Dragunov is so safe and the value is so crazy nice, bro. That's why I mean, honestly, I don't know if the character is like. I mean, I don't like to think in tier lists. I think tier lists are just poison for the mind of the weak. But he's definitely extremely nice in tournaments. The value is just so good. Risk reward is so good.
Sorry, we just go for lows for free to chip him down, and then I took a risk trying to make it as great.
And that wall ender is also like extremely disgusting.
I guess he saw it as an opportunity to get back in the round.
Yeah.
If you do lows every single time, or if you do the mid kick every single time, it's gonna make it so that the other one is likelier to hit eventually.
Man, Zubair was trying to freestyle, bro.
Yeah, it's just Dragunov. If you're really fucking good, and you know you can move, you have a good understanding of like every character, as all of these guys have, then the character is just such a solid tournament pick. It's just his baseline is just so reliable,
Zubair was closing in on the finish. He was gonna secure a launcher and finish it, but AYORICHIE pushed it back. Anyone's game now. There's a he engage. Cranes.
Yeah, Leo is budget 1, yeah.
Try to keep that. Oh my gosh. The punish, the guaranteed grab after that. Cooked.
Well-rounded player. He's got everything. He's got combo.
I don't know why, to be honest. Because obviously Germany is not like known for its budget 1 practitioners. I mean, more appropriate would be like judo, boxing, or wrestling. Like actually like German wrestling. That would be like a little bit more appropriate, but okay.
99.999% chance to win. Yeah. Probably goes through the roof if he wins this round.
God, man. They're playing so close to each other too. Oh my gosh! Until just right there, they're running to.
It's pronounced Schwan. Fuck off, nerd. We're in Germany. Or like, we're not in China. Or wherever this shit comes from.
Last smash? Yeah. 2-1. Oh, dominant from Zubair right now. Looking to get in. 1 round away.
I mean, actually, does it come from China? Yeah, probably, right?
Round at a time. That's the best you can do. Oh, now time to switch it up. Go crazy on him.
Yeah, that's all you can really try to do right now. But oh my god.
I mean, I guess I should know that because Wireman has talked about it, but I actually don't know. I actually didn't ask if this actually comes from China.
Counter hit down 1, but didn't really get a crazy amount off of that.
Yeah, Richie has 1 rounds, yeah. But
He stuck in the corner, bro. This is bad. Couldn't even use it. Just got it all. Ran out.
it's Dragunov on Zubair. Oh man. Oh, now he has to do it the hard way, bro. This is so fucked up, man. Oh. He doesn't deserve this, man. He doesn't fucking deserve this. He deserves this. You know what I mean? He doesn't deserve this. He deserves this. You know what I mean? Obviously, he has to work for it now. For real, but man.
And it wasn't like he relied on one thing the entire time. He was ready for the situation and had an answer for every single different scenario. Time winding down. How about I duck the string? Hey, on the wake up wall. I'll go
wait a minute. Mario, what is it? Dude, the guy. Wait a minute. I'm gonna go live again, but he said like. What do you mean this? How do you pay attention to man's crotches? That's insane.
How a player is able to change styles throughout the course of the set, whether he's winning or
yeah. So unfortunate there for AYORICHIE, but luckily for him and for Newman, they do have a second chance to try to do it from the lower side of things. That was the winner side. So first off,
hey Whisper.
Our first 2 qualifiers, Rafe and Zubair, are into the Esports World Cup. They're going to keep trying to fight in their way until you win in this because you know this is a $50,000 prize pool, so you still want a bigger cut of this, even if you are going to the $100 or the $1 million prize pool. You know, $50,000, whatever you can get, whatever chunk you can get it at, is still very nice. You know.
Yeah, I guess I know the answer. Yeah. Okay, so Kudan's probably gonna go with the Heihachi.
guys would travel far and wide across the country, road trip for the 1K prize pool. But if you got top 20 here, you walked away with more than that. So I mean, these players are getting, you know, some nice compensation, even if they don't get that EWC ticket. But if you do get that EWC ticket, you're gonna have a great week, man. Red carpet treatment, catered meals, everything like that. Welcome package, nice little jacket with your name on the back. All these qualifier players all year long rock their little Esports World Cup jacket, man.
Okay, Sadi, what's up, man?
The prestige that comes with qualifying into this tournament. That's why you see guys popping off like crazy. You know, guys damn near crying when they get in, crying when they don't get in. This really matters to these guys. And if you're at these tournaments, you can really feel the tension in the air. Yeah. It's really cool to see the drama come to a boil. This is the conclusion of the EWC LCP for Tekken 8. Who's it going to be? We've already got 2 players who have secured their spot. Now we move on to the losers side, where these guys are already have already suffered 1 loss, 1 more. And this
Oh yeah, Shonen. Oh yeah, Shonen was on that June, bro. Wait a minute, let me check something very quickly, because this quality cannot be your earnest. I don't know why this has an ad here. Bro, the ad is not running. What? Let me quickly, because the quality is completely dog shit. Okay. This is also dog shit. Bro, is the bitrate always that bad? In when they stream Tekken, bro? The bitrate is horrible.
Yesterday, Shonen seemingly miraculous timing on the cans, the back threes. Very, very defensive player, so of course you're gonna have those sharp instincts. Kudan's on the other hand, you know, wasn't without any adversity, having to face a lot of it yesterday.
I guess that I didn't pay attention to the ads. Yo, Noxy, how are you, man?
Long tournament just to get in this.
That straight up had to be the biggest combo I think I've seen for the last.
Yeah, but sick, the cardboard boxes are legit. They are legit.
Fire from Qdon, bro.
There are some good reasons for it.
Nice. Okay, baited it out. Got a good solid punish off that as well. Man.
Are we doing this morning? For me, it's not morning. It's like kind of like afternoon. But yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
You could even go for an electric if you're super confident, right there. You see what cooldowns is at mentally.
Yeah.
Not yet, not yet. I haven't checked any edicts yet.
Okay.
Yeah, Can, holy Can, yeah, bro. Cans, for example, as well. This shit needs to get. Oh my god, he woke up with the Wising free or whatever. I think that's Wising free.
Get him out of here, Shonen. Taking it, or maybe taking this first game. He doesn't have to lock in.
He got interrupted after the activation attempt.
Oh,
This time he gets it off.
I wonder what Heihachi's punish for that is. So,
Here we go, man.
per my knowledge, her laser is always minus 20. Always. Okay, he's dead. Her laser is always minus 20. So you can actually... So, one thing you can memorize. When you block this laser, if you have rage, you can always rage art punish. It should always work, no matter the range, actually. No matter the block range.
Nice. They're gonna activate, yeah. Still no worries anything, but we still got that, you know, we still got heat.
Yeah.
Oh, trying to get that full
Very useful heat burst from both players.
Does every character have some sort of unique special ability, like Heihachi has 3 of that symbol under his health bar, and Jun has some sun-looking thing? Not everyone, but they have. They are like installs. So, one moment.
One tap.
Oh my god, he tried it. No punish.
Now low won't do it. With the second hit of twin.
But doesn't matter. Okay, got it. So with Heihachi, they also work kind of differently. He has to go into heat 3 times, and then he is just the best character in the game. As it's like really dumb, Talu. It's like really dumb. So he just enters heat 3 times, and he has a fully functioning heat package with heat dash and heat smash. The only thing that he doesn't directly have are like these. He doesn't have like heat gimmick moves. Characters also have like enhanced things in heat, right? He doesn't have that many of that, but he has heat dash, heat smash. So that's like the big super attack he does. And heat dash is just, oh, I do a basically I do like imagine this, you do a 6p in VF and you're just plus on block. But then if he just has gotten in heat 3 times, which is free, he's just the best character in the game. Like to a degree that it is absurd. To a degree that it is absurd. To a degree that is like mega dumb. Like imagine, I don't know, bro.
It's like if he's down 2 rounds to 1 and he has it, he'll pop it that round. If he's, you know,
Imagine something like,
he'll pop it every time.
what's like one of the best, but like kind of unsafe things in VF? I don't know, your launcher in VF just being like safe. Like completely safe. Or your, you know, what's the Jackie, oh God, what was it, Jackie 6k plus G? I mean the mid that's also the counter hit launcher that he uses to also catch backdash that some characters have. Or no, it's like, it's 3k plus G, is it? Imagine this thing being like a plus on block.
Yeah, I think Qdon's played it a little safer here off of his stance. You know, after getting can a couple times, he's like, all right, I'm just going to cancel out the stance.
Or, I don't know, KSID probably can come up with a better example
I was about to say he has
from VF.
now showing us really close the gap, especially with the healing factor. During heat state, your healing abilities are a little bit better. Anyone's game right
Or imagine, I don't know, Jean's 66p
love to close out with it.
is now
Really avoid that second hit.
like homing
First, and then after that, it's somewhat of a guessing game.
and plus. Like really dumb shit.
So far, Qdon
Yeah, the 3k sidekick. Like imagine that thing now being like plus on block and like even tracking or something.
instinct is ready to go.
That's like Warrior Instinct Heihachi. It's like giga dumb.
Round if it goes down to it.
And on top he suddenly gets like the fastest launch category. Like suddenly he has think about this, in VF you have sometimes these 14 frame high launchers, right? Like Brad, you know, the 14 frame high launcher, yeah. Now imagine a VF character gets a 13 frame mid launcher.
He had an idea.
Okay.
Great. coming in on the dash, no block. Twice in the round, coming in, no block.
Okay, starting off around South Electric, trying to see if he can catch the opponent. Oh,
What's the reason for this being so strong? What's the counterplay? There is no counterplay. And the reason for it being so strong is he entered heat 3 times. And that's it.
Raw activation in front of June's face when she has a 4-2. I don't know, bro.
Oh, okay, he got the knockdown. He is in Warrior Instinct. This shit can be... this can get out of control now real fucking quick. He gets the low parry. He will wreck a shit ton of health now. He gets the knockdown, flip over, hell sweep, and he lands the heat smash. That was pretty fucking sick.
He's challenging a lot more this game. He's caught cooldowns coming in a few times, and it's led to a final round situation. But
Yeah, there is no reason for it. It's just fucking... it's just overpowered on purpose.
In and out the game, bro. He was getting
But you can see now it disappeared, right? He can only do this once per match, obviously, right?
that too, so.
Don't have enough rounds.
smells blood going in for the kill. Little light hop.
Oh, he forward 2. He went over the back 3. Oh, under the back 3, sorry.
In strong position.
Boom.
Damage.
So and now with June, I even forgot what it is. Guys, I don't even know. Like honestly, I even forgot what it is. With June, if he fills this up, the laser has like more range even. And
Burn out that heat. He does.
God, what was it? So I don't even know. Like I actually don't know. I admit it. I don't even know.
Man, he's been mixing that in so perfectly too. What he decides to do off of the down 4-1 Qnons. Man, Shonen hand in head right there. I know that's gotta feel like a little bit of a hard
That was nice from Kudons. That was really sick. In that situation, in that dynamic of that particular match, to keep your cool like this shows his experience level. Look, he even like breathing, bro. Even though he is playing the game at like stage level for over 20 years. That's crazy. That's the experience, man.
I mean, Shonen pressed the button there. Usually you don't press, you maybe sidestep or block or hit a little defense, but I think the pressure building a little bit, and he was a little bit
I get nervous when I see them fly up on the wall. I'm expecting a ring out. Yeah, true. I mean, in essence, this shouldn't actually sometimes look so foreign to a VF player, because the concept of wall combos, you have the same kind of thing, right? And they kind of work, in principle, the same way. Except in this game, you always get the best Oki. Like, you always get, like, flip... In general, you kind of always get, like, flip over Oki. I wonder, honestly, I wonder what for a VF player would be the fucked up thing when you pick up Tekken. What would be fucked up for you concept-wise? Because for me in VF, it's learning that backdash is not good in general. That backdash is very... It's not that you don't backdash, but you can't... It's a risky option, it's a committal option. I wonder... And that your defense can't be lazy, right? In Tekken, in traditional, historically in Tekken, you could be defensive very lazily. You would just backdash, right? You would just backdash, and because lows are historically not at all threatening and didn't, produce momentum, you don't need to worry about it, right? You can eat. It's pretty easy to defend historically in Tekken. In this game, not. And that's obviously different in VF, right? So that probably for you would be quite different. I guess you would mash in the beginning more than a Tekken player. I think you would mash more because you would think it's more threatening, like based on your VF muscle memory. You would probably mash a little bit more, like dick jabs and stuff, which is not even necessarily that bad, TBH. Especially mashing dick jab instead of something dumb, which you are trained to with like 2P, right? Oh. Bro, you know what's fucked up about June, guys? Her sweep. She has Kazuya sweep. Out of, it's not Genjutsu. What's the other stance called? Gen and... It doesn't matter. Her sweep, right? It's launch punishable, but it's literally... It's Kazuya's sweep. She also gets wall splits and stuff. Quite frequently. Fucking annoying, bro. Ah, this is so disgusting. I hate this about, you saw that heat smash right now, right? Oh, what a punish. God, good lord. Can he kill? No.
Laser beam's weakness is that if you're close enough, you can easily get a big.
Ah, disgusting sequence. Yeah, it's hard to put. I mean, he had almost no chance there. What was I about to say? You saw that heat smash from June, right? So once again, we have this thing where first hit whiffs, second hit comes out, there's nothing for Hershuar to do there. Even though the June whiffed it, she had bad spacing. Shonen is an excellent player, right? But in that moment, he had bad spacing. He should have gotten punished for it. Yet, because the game is scrubby, he is protected. This shit should go. We need to have this out of the game. In this season. Better yesterday. Yeah, down 1+2 is also insane. Exactly. He needs... Oh. Good block. -14. Yeah, it's a launch. Okay, that's his chance. But he has no heat. He can't cheat any momentum. He needs to risk it. Yeah. He needs to risk it. Again. Do it again. You need... Go in. Ah, fuck. I would have liked to see another match. I would have liked to see another set. Actually, it's heartbreaking for Shonen. It's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking. What can you say? Yeah, that's a heartbreak.
In the last chance qualifier, but that's not all he wants. And you know that. He wants to get into the Esports World Cup again. That was a very solid showing there from Qdons. Again, excellent usage of his Warriors Instinct. I was a little surprised that he popped it on the 4th round of that last one because he already had the lead. But as soon as he popped it, it like solidified the round.
It is a heartbreak, unfortunately.
Worthwhile pop.
Pretty dominant stuff from Qdons right there.
Unbreakable throws annoyed you. I mean, we have some in Tekken 8, but in Tekken 8 they're not a problem because they're just lows, right? Like if you take Hershuar or Reina, you kind of just treat them. You treat them as kind of bad lows, right? Like Reina's throw out of Sentai and even Heaven's Wrath, unless she's at the wall, it's just a bad launch punishable low, right? But I know what you mean. In VF, I think that's the biggest. That's one of the things that is. I don't know. I'm interested to see how they handle this because the fact that these throws in VF are not breakable on. Sorry, you didn't mean just they are breakable in VF, right? But in VF they are a mix-up. And they are very good. They do a lot of damage. And they are a mix-up. I wonder what they do with it, because I see that as the game needs that for its current system. Like, the game needs that. But usually casuals find that really fucking annoying. Like, when you're a new player and you're picking up the game, you're like, what? Bro, he's... As a new player, for some reason, you know this, right? It's like a human factor where most human beings, if they pick up a fighting game like Street Fighter, or bro, you know, this is even in Tekken where throws are bad. In Tekken, throws are dog shit. Compared with almost any other fighting game in existence, throws are ass in Tekken. They are ass. Tekken and VF, it doesn't matter. If you put human beings in a fighting game, me as a kid, for example, as well, if you threw me, I thought that instinctively, I thought that's cheap. Like, instinctively, I didn't know the word to describe it. I thought, that's lazy, that's cheap, that is unfair, right? So for some reason, in like human psychology, whatever it is, there is a reaction that most humans have playing a fighting game and getting thrown. There is something there that globally does this, produces this reaction, right? And in VF, throws are very important. Is this all AI? What is this? This is clearly AI. Right? Doesn't matter. Holy shit. Okay, sorry, I'm like... I don't know. Their throws are very important. They do a shit ton of damage, and they're all a mix-up. So I'm kind of interested to see if they reshape this for VF6 or something, because I don't know, you have to think about this, right? If you design this fighting game, you have to think about that fact. Yo, most people think like throws are cheap and like they're not gonna like this. Sure, but this is our system. Like, shall we change this? Shall we address this? Shall we do anything to it?
We were there. For every click, every clutch, every respawn.
Yo, I don't know how to pronounce your name.
And we're here. Now. The proud
I'm feeling good. How are you feeling?
powering the biggest event in gaming.
I don't know how I can't read
Making history.
Japanese characters, like what is that, kanji, hiragana, katakana, I don't know. That was clearly AI, right? I mean, also if I see mascots like this green motherfucker right there, I'm like, what is that supposed to be, man? Hey, TomTom. Yeah, I love AI, yeah.
Play is in our DNA. Whenever we let it out, it becomes our...
Shrouded Step, or Shrouded for short. Alright, alright.
Now imagine an entire city...
A stick of RAM. Is RAM still that expensive?
Kadir City.
It probably is, right? Yeah, I just looks gross. Sometimes I'm actually watching these YouTube shorts. Did you all also notice that a lot of YouTube shorts have from YouTube like an AI filter applied over them or something, which looks disgusting? With this insane sharpening and stuff. I don't know what... I don't know what this shit... I don't know, man. You can't stop it. You can't do anything. Like, this is also clearly AI, right? Like, this is clearly AI shit. I see it. I see the... Yeah, I see the weird shifting imperfections on the stone. Like, almost like liquid. Oh god, not this advert. Oh god.
Come in here and play my game. He knows nothing but go!
Tyler 1, you're done.
Tyler 1, you're done.
You can't climb it.
It's better than me hard sucking masters.
You're going too far now.
Your eyes buggy, your elbows ashy.
That airline? That's
I can't, man.
Hold me.
okay, yeah. Do something then.
Bro, I've honestly, can I show you this shit? Bro, this shit make me mad. This shit always makes me mad. I'm just gonna quickly, sorry, I'm just opening Discord. That's why the screen just turned gray.
Do you really need the wraps?
Yeah, that feels like overkill to me.
Let me show you this shit, bro. This shit made me really mad. Can I just download this shit? I mean, there are so many of them. Wait a minute. Yeah, you know what? I will download a few. Yeah, this made me mad as well. This is insane. Okay, wait, we have like a minute, so I need to be kind of fast. Look at this shit. Like, can we stop this? I need to make a video about this. I'm sorry. Can we stop this? Look at this. Look at this. This is insane, right? This is like, what the fuck? Then, every time on my start page, bro. Why the hell? Why would you make Lee AI here? I'm sorry. Why would you make Lee AI here? This is an AI Lee. You can use the default Tekken 8 render. Why would you make him AI? Why? Like, why? It is so lazy. I don't understand. And every time I'm opening my starting page, bro, like dog. Sorry. My guy. Why are we doing this ugly ass shit, bro? I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry, but dog, what are we doing? Like, this even has the ratio, right? The cut off 4x3 almost like old school just browser AI generator. I'm sorry, but like, what are we doing, guys? Guys, we can't be that late. Like, guys. My thumbnails are just super vanilla and lazy, but just, bro, honestly, I don't know, man. Just use art from people. You can do that. You are allowed to do that, and they are thankful for it. We have so many artists in. I don't get it, bro. Why? This actually makes me mad, because it's like you do this AI stuff, and the AI recreates a character, the exact pose that we have in game as a render. What the fuck? Like, what the fuck, bro?
If you've ever been in this situation before,
I don't understand.
you're waiting for a fist bump, or you're trying to awkwardly shake your opponent's hand.
I don't understand.
You're gonna go for what kind of handshake do they go for? Because some people like to go for the strong.
TomTom, thank you for the $5. I have exactly, bro. I've seen your thumbnail, but you also know how to edit and stuff. Like, I saw your videos, bro. You know I'm watching them, and that's the thing. I don't know if people are just so lazy that all they know how to do is just press record, and like they don't even know how to. I don't know what it is, bro. Like, if they don't know, you don't need to download Photoshop. You know what I use a lot, actually? Adobe Express. It just has default just alignment tools, and just put things in there, and just, you know what I mean? You don't need, you can just use Adobe Express if you want.
Oh, dang, left hand, right hand. The mix is real, and then you got very the double fist bump. That's new. Now that's new.
It doesn't look good, and it's like it gives off. You know what it does? Let's be real. There's a boomer generation where people don't care, right? There's even this guy. You all know this guy, right? See, Simon Whistler or something. The guy who. You all know this guy, Simon something, the guy from Into the Shadows or something. He has like 20 YouTube channels, and he does these narrations, right? About like history and stuff. Everyone knows this guy. Everyone knows this guy. Even some of his channels use AI, but people don't care, right? Because it's this guy, right? Simon Whistler or something. Yeah, you all know this guy. Everyone of you knows. Everyone in chat knows this guy, and. But people there don't care, right? Because like kind of boomer content, or like I'm watching some of those videos as well because like whatnot, the guy has a cool voice. I'm listening to that. But in Tekken, or in general, what the impression it gives off is like, wait a minute, you don't even care about your thumbnail or your content. Why should I watch you? Why should I care, right? Yeah, exactly. Even having just a little imagination can make better thumbnails than I ever could.
Not really able to acquire much information outside of stop getting hit. Yeah.
Exactly, Hazy. Exactly. It's like, why would I care if you don't even care? Like, why would I watch your video or why would I watch your live stream if you don't even put the little effort in of, okay, here's a, you know what I did? Just, I needed some thumbnail because I decided very spontaneously yesterday, or let me stream EWC, right? Just because we can hang out again and stuff. And I was like, okay, let me just get this Reina cut it out, get me the EWC background, which is a bit of a color flavor that fits with Reina, a little bit of just blur, and that's it. Like, that's it. And you have a normal ass thumbnail. It literally takes 10 seconds. That's it. Like, if you want to be a bit more creative, you can be creative.
players, and this is how it goes.
Oh yeah, I've seen it. Do you mean with Broski, Jesse Hands, Hazy Jans? With Broski and stuff, I've seen that. Yeah, that's terrible. I have actually. This is insane. Like for you, if you don't know, guys from Tekken, there are Street Fighter 6 replay channel like we have, right? And they literally made AI fake intros of the players, like their physical real life forms, which is insane.
Everybody gets caught looking at that, myself included. True.
Like as if this was like offline or something.
A lot of time on that big window, but yeah, that's the nature of the high stakes tournament matches. Punish, knockdown, opportunity for Crescent. He's trying to tie it up. Go to a
Oh yeah, true. I put Richie's forehead in there. Yeah.
Luckily for him, he does not get a full clean wall splat, so thereby even not help. I miss his slight edge. He's got rage.
True. They gave him also yellow teeth, like insanely hard. Yeah, probably British stereotype, I guess.
Okay, and yeah, the Clive Demon's Breath right there for sure. Ignore, like Emperor's Breath.
Your Crescent's opponent is down about that much life. He likes to close out with 1+2. A very popular move of closing out because very fast, very.
Am I surprised? You mean about the AI usage? People unironically listen to Maroon 5 and Coldplay. Hey, I mean, isn't Coldplay like sick? I like Coldplay once. I mean, I don't listen actively to them, but. Oh yeah, but that's handmade slop, no? Like, okay, I mean, I don't know if Coldplay is like slop, but I mean, that's handmade slop though, right? Or do they use AI? I mean, bro, I don't know. It could be there was like a scandal, and you know, I don't know, Coldplay uses AI or something. Because I don't know.
Also lurking. There it is. He's got the edge now. Life lead, and we'll break up the rainbow drop. Rage not enough.
I mean, yeah, people are just, I don't know, mad lazy. I don't know, man. I don't know. It just is annoying. I mean, honestly, if you have a good idea, and basically okay, let me say, if you have a good idea, and it can only look good if you slightly edit something with AI, I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it. Use that little thing, put it in your thumbnail, but the rest is like, you know what, okay, I can live with that, like as a composition. That's no problem. But just, okay, make me a thumbnail, and it's just, whatever this creation from hell is, I don't know, man. It's
that much more effective when you get back to the wall. All those unblockables, all those setups, don't even think to press a button. He might flash you, right? So iMusician, he's a veteran. He's been playing Yoshi for forever. I've seen countless clips of him just, you know, making music for my eyes at times.
No, I think I haven't seen them. You send me the links on Discord. I will watch it later.
In Tekken 8, though, you know, it's a lot less of that crazy looking Yoshimitsu stuff. A lot more fundamentals now, because you're giving them some stuff to rely on that are more reliable, pretty much.
Right. All right. Now it's all up to Crescent. Get back into this set one more time. He's starting to get mixed a little bit too much here from.
Oh, I found it already had this crazy AI thumbnail, but get this, yeah? It was just a heavy metal remix of a Tekken 2 song, right? A Tekken 2, it's like whatever that was, yeah? And obviously it was completely created with AI. That piece of music was created with AI. Okay, but then usually music videos, they just have one wallpaper running in the background, right? Just one wallpaper. And I'm like, couldn't you at least take some official game art or a cool drawing from like Tekken for this, or Tekken 2, or like whatever? No, that was also the utmost creation from hell, where, I don't know, Heihachi was standing opposed to Kazuya, and it just looked unbelievable. Like, as people said, like, an unnatural amount of details, like just bumps everywhere and like surface roughness everywhere, cranked up to 10,000%. It's this completely disgusting.
This ride musician definitely shines normally. He's got the oh my gosh, yeah, he had to do something quickly. I was like, he's got the lead, definitely trying to
I mean, AI can be useful, right? For example, I need to make a video about this, but I had all of these damage values, right? For a certain reason, which I'm gonna do a video about. I had to write down a bunch of damage values for the same moves from different Tekken games, yeah? I wrote them all down, and I was just, wait a minute, can I just really save time here? Put that shit, I gave ChatGPT just all the numbers, right? And said, can you just order them for me in a sheet, right? In a spreadsheet, can you just order this for me? And he did. And I just, you know, looked at the sheet, and I was like, okay, cool. So now I have just a presentable sheet. That's cool.
2 rounds to 1, musician working on game 2 here. Looking good too. He clearly has the edge. Hasn't found anything to lean on in this match. He's trying though.
I mean, there are legit AI usages that I use. Like for example, there was this one guy that I don't remember who. Defi found this guy on Reddit. He was mad dumb. Had the like on Tekken Reddit, right? He had the dumbest takes I've ever read, but he had like 20 or I don't know, bro. 8 or 9,000 Reddit posts, right? He had like 8 or 9,000 Reddit posts, right? So what I did to find this guy's Tekken ID to maybe shit on him was I asked ChatGPT, yo, can you go through all of this guy's Reddit posts? Here's the link to his account. Can you go through all of his posts and find me his Tekken ID? And it did. So I just saved like 3 hours of my time.
There's a small chance we can see a swap here at this point. It's conclusive. He knows the matchup. He's got his number, I think. So it's either you find the miracle solution right now and win 3 straight, or you do it with another character. So I think he's just going out on his sword here. He's gonna try his best.
Yeah, exactly, Whisper, right? I use it as a tool and not as you know, the generator. Yeah.
The grab finds a way through. Unlikeliest of moves to land on a top player, but it works. He just needs 1 round at a time at this point, so we'll take anything.
Or for example, I was researching a certain player regarding certain allegations. So first of all, I researched this myself, right? And then I was like, okay, what did all of this I found? Like this Reddit, this. Okay. I found all of this. And I was like, there has to be more. So I asked ChatGPT. I was like, yo, there's this player, yada, 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 blah, 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 blah. Allegation from like this and this and that, from that time frame. Can you find anything regarding that on anything? Reddit, 4chan, Tumblr, whatever. ChatGPT did its thing and then gave me the links. And they actually had a Tumblr. It's not Shimblade, no. They had a Tumblr, like some. No, it was Imgur or like Imager link that I couldn't find anywhere. That linked to a certain collage of photos. So nice. Oh, League of Legends did that, yeah? They put out like a complete AI video? Jesus Christ. I mean, I can't blame them because they will... You know what the terrible thing about this is, Madara? The terrible thing about this shit? The terrible thing is... There will come the point, 2 years down the line, 3 years down the line, 5 years down the line, where this intro with AI will look indistinguishable from something that's handcrafted. And then we have a problem. Then this is now is not the problem. Like right now, where we are right now in the timeline is not the problematic timeline or the problematic point in the timeline. The really problematic point in the timeline is 5 years down the line when you can put that shit into an AI generator or one of the AI models and they will put shit out that is just indistinguishable from human creation. You didn't miss that much. AYORICHIE is still in, but he's in losers. He will be next after this game, I think. So he has to go the hard way. And I talked with Jay Wukong, right? He's a programmer. Like, he's a legit game developer and like kind of like software engineer for multiple companies, right? he showed me, I don't know if you know about this. I didn't know about this because like we all have lives, right? I don't know about everything. And he talked about a specific Claude model. I think it was Claude. That is forbidden because they had to shut down this AI or restrict public access to this AI model after like 24 hours or like after 3 days. The US government had to restrict access to that, and only approved US companies are officially allowed to use this AI model because apparently it started to do things that it wasn't supposed to do. Basically, you could ask it, how do I build, like, why? Because it suddenly gave you answers to things that it shouldn't have. Basically, you ask this thing, how can I improvise like a plutonium, whatever, nuclear fission device? It would tell you, and it would also tell you how to break certain banking securities and stuff, and literally give you like credit card informations and shit like this. For some reason, it just did things that it shouldn't have been done. It should not have been able to do that. It basically broke its own confinements. It actually did. You can look this up. I didn't believe him. I was like, bro, you are shitting me, right? And he was like, no, this is the big shit. You can't look. He was going into Claude and saying, look, I can't even access this. And he was like, if you don't have a US IP, you can't even access this. And I'm like, wow, is this for real? So I was actually just looking it up. Like, do I find articles about this? And yes, this actually happened. You can actually just Google this and you find all the articles about this, that they had to shut this down. Like 24 hours, 48 hours into the launch of that model.
Scooped up and sent out, man. These command grabs are definitely hitting.
Yeah, you're supposed to break throws at this level, but definitely an unusual amount are getting through. These guys are probably worried about 100 other things, so throws probably the last thing that they are focused on, but maybe a little bit more attention needs to be put into pressing the right button.
Yeah, Mario, you keep saying that, but every single AI video I've seen is clearly AI. I have seen AI videos that I couldn't distinguish as clearly AI. Mainly because they obviously had, like, I don't know, ring cam resolution or something like that. But, Mario, if you look back at, like, if you look 5 years back roundabout, what AI did then, and you look at it now. I mean, we will talk again in 5 years, I guess, but... I don't know, Whisper. I don't know. I didn't read that many articles about it, but I found all of the articles and I was like, wait a minute, let me actually check is this like actually for real? Clear Obscure had AI? No, they didn't. They had placeholder stuff. See, this is how weird shit gets, right? To my knowledge, they only had placeholder stuff in the development process of the game. The final product apparently didn't contain any generated AI stuff. But this is also weird, right? People are so allergic to it that they just hear, yo, he used AI. Bro, I used AI. Again, I just went into the examples where I actually used AI, and it was mainly, like Whisper said, as a tool. But people are then already, oh, that's like AI slop or something. And, you know, I don't know. And also, it's inevitable. It's something that you don't... Honestly, it's kind of right now, and for good reason, right? We are all the guys who are in a factory and we are producing like cable phones, right? Like old school, what's the word? Like the turn, what's it called? You all know the old phones, right? Like even older. And yeah, I mean, we are not going to survive, right? We're just not going to survive, and we know that. Or, you know, we are, what is it called? Carriage makers, right? We make like horse carriages, like old school, right? And then suddenly an automobile comes along and you're like, what the fuck is this? And I generated image won an art competition. They didn't know it was AI generated. See? It's gonna happen, unfortunately. I don't like it, no one likes it, but it's gonna happen, unfortunately. And it will have also some positive side effects, I'm sure. But obviously the negative ones are shit.
This is like the crescent that I'm used to seeing, bro. Like, once he gets that first, you know, bit of momentum, it's just mixed city off of the command dash. And he's
every city. Man, Crescent, does Crescent really make it work?
risk when it is their turn.
Yeah.
Right? That's what they're really known for. The kids are fearless.
Yeah.
When it's like, the stakes are higher than ever. But here comes iMusician first time.
I'm sorry, but like, I'm sorry for yapping, but Clive against Yoshi. I'm not here as a professional commentator. I'm not commentating this shit.
Just laying on the ground. Below, down one. Just like that, 2-0 rounds. Crescent storming back, making a comeback. iMusician.
I don't think so, Whisper Art. I don't think so. I think what is gonna happen is that at some point you will have a counter generation. Sorry, not a counter generation, a counter population, so to speak, a counter trend where suddenly you know that there are in kitchen building, right? In kitchen building, and Germany is also like a carpenter, kind of like a carpenter country, right? And we have a lot of carpenters that live very, very well, and they build individual designed like kitchens for you and stuff, right? And you would think, why doesn't everyone shop at IKEA and gets a cheap kitchen from IKEA? They're also not that cheap actually, but that you can just easily build into your home, right? No, actually, there are people. Obviously, yes, they can afford it, right? It's a bit of the upper class, yes, definitely. But there is a huge market for people who can afford it and want to afford it, like an actually handcrafted, like ordered, individually designed kitchen. This is very expensive, but there is a market for it. Same with handmade clothes made in Germany. There are companies. There's a company in where is it? Doesn't matter. A beautiful. It's not far. It's not that far from here. Beautiful area, and they have a certain sheep, and they make wool, and they make these clothes in Germany from that sheep, regional, handcrafted. They don't make that many products, obviously, per season, but they sell them at a very high price. And yes, it's expensive. Like a jacket is quite expensive in comparison to if you just go to a normal like fashion outlet, right? But they live. They are very, very profitable. The company makes money, quite a lot. Because there are people who say, I want to afford this, I have the money to, clearly like TomTom has the money to afford this. So he's saying, you know what, I want to pay for that quality. So I think that like handmade art, handcrafted like paintings in no matter what form will be valuable again, very much so, as like a status symbol. Yes, your target audience of like artists and stuff will probably shift, and I guess like maybe even like hand painted stuff will maybe even be more I don't know, this is like 10 years down the line, 15 years down the line. No one can predict the fucking future, but you would suspect, yo, we have cheap fashion outlets, we have IKEA. How do carpenters even exist anymore, right? But they do, and they thrive. So I wouldn't put my head into the sand. I said you 3 of my intros. I like the Skullgirl one the most. We're gonna look at them in the break. Thank you for the $5, TomTom. Let's look at them in the break. I want to see that. We're starting with the Skullgirl ones. I think they have another break. Yeah, definitely they have. You have 3 handmade sweatshirts.
So let's see if he can make it happen in front of all of his boys, you know, in front of his countryman's side right now. See what we get into currently. Qdon's going to activate first.
Sorry, why is the sound so low for this? I mean, turn like a bit up, so I think this is fine. Okay, I mean, obviously this is gonna be tough against fucked up Qdons, but
his character inside and out. But Qdons has been bringing some otherworldly pressure to the game all weekend long. Again, this is the first of 3 for a spot at EWC. Qdons qualified last year. AYORICHIE looking for a first time.
Oh. Nice, he baited it. No, he baited it.
No, not gonna hit. Not gonna hit, got desperate. That is an unfortunate and untimely drop there from Qdons. Not something we get to see too often, but definitely could have been his round if he didn't drop that combo.
Stops Qdons right in his tracks with the
Nice.
1-4.
Launched it. So nicht.
Looking like it's on point right now. He also low jab punished the second hit of a hell sweep, a very technical.
Erledigt.
A lot of practice.
Fuck.
And labbing went into this, you can tell already. In the
Yeah, why does he get clipped by forward 4-3 in that? Like, last round it happened as well. Oh, yeah, that's so dumb. Because of the follow-up, you can't really approach him and whiff punish it. Because the follow-up is actually an orb. Like, the follow-up is nice. The follow-up is actually an orb around Hershuar. Like, you, it's not, what are you gonna do? It's annoying.
He's playing it safe. He's a safe player. Qdons plenty time to work.
Fuck. Yeah, and his down forward one is so crazy, bro. You get, oh no, man, bro. You get clipped for almost 40 damage fucking randomly, man. His down forward one is so fucking insane. Yes, maybe it was better in the fucking context of Tekken 7. I don't give a shit. Darkman, hey, I'm good. How are you, man? Shit, bro. You were from Kuwait, right? Dark was from Kuwait, right? Yes. Thanks for the $2, my man. Good. Elitist. He has to play through Warrior's Instinct though. I don't know if Qdons is gonna activate it now. Probably not. But oh fuck. Maybe he is gonna pop it actually. No. I mean, is there even gonna be a next round though? Oh fuck. Hop kick at some point. Oh, he had the right idea, but obviously down forward 1-1. Oh man.
For the first time, yeah, not actually need the Warriors instinct to hold it down. I really do think if he had like maybe got a 1-1-2 a little earlier in that, but like after a while he's kind of
Overlay guys updating fast. Oh, that's good.
I thought for a second it was looking dejected, but no, he's getting a little coaching here.
There's a fun attempt on a down back three to steal the round, but I know he's a little bit disappointed on how that round went. He started off with a crazy combo. He had a good setup.
Coaching was coaching. Wait a minute. No, coaching wasn't banned, but this is not a Tekken World Tour tournament. Right, guys? Like, this is not part of the Tekken World Tour. The Tekken World Tour is part of EWC, funny enough, but this is, I think, that's how it works, right? Like, that's how it works, guys, right? Like, obviously the Tekken World Tour wants to suck the balls of EWC, but EWC itself is actually not under Tekken World Tour restriction or rule set, I think. I have to say, I don't know the rules of EWC. I actually don't know the rules of EWC.
I get it. Like this is crunch time here. You do not want to go out sad. You know, Richie was on the winner side of things when it came down to, or when this first started. Now he is on the lower.
Be careful around Mike. Mike is a lolcow maker. I mean, we both are, right? Like Jason Montoya is now. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I wish I could have more like this, but they are hard to find. They are really hard to find, and they don't stick around, man. Thanks for another $2, Darkman. Greetings to Kuwait.
Happens all the time. Now we know a 3-0 comeback is also possible. Expressive.
Mario log in. I'm sorry that man in the middle was very distracted.
Very risky challenge after the heat burst. Richie gonna have to make a lot of these types of plays.
Yo, Darkman, by the way, are you like safe for the most part, or like do you have to worry about any rockets flying in your neighborhood right now, or since a couple months, or since a couple years, or is it like fine for you and your family?
Time could be a factor here.
Yeah.
No
Definitely.
chance by Kudons.
Get off me.
Time.
Perfection though, the perfection was funny.
Now it's Kudons.
It didn't work again, bro. Holy fuck, man.
Gosh, I feel like it was tied before that. I feel like it was tied before that. Kudons.
Richie was annoyed a bit. He just shake it off, bro. Shake it off, bro. Shake it off, bro.
I think Richie ducked into it, unfortunately.
Coach Kazama, true. We might revisit him, by the way. We actually might revisit him.
That's rough.
I mean, I never. God, maybe I show half of the. I don't know why I never finished. I missed the timing for the video, and then I was like, what I wanted to do is like too much work.
Okay.
But we could still revisit him. Actually, we could still revisit him. Nice. What a block.
That's a nice block right there for Richie. Should be his round for sure. Yeah, there we go. Either way, man, you always know you got at least one Warriors Instinct round coming in from Kudons. Could be relatively soon. He's already got the 2. Man is to always remember to pop that heat.
Now it's fine, but 2 weeks ago, alarms every hour. Holy shit, okay.
This is when it really begins, though.
But nothing did happen to you and your family. You're good.
Whether by combo or by singular hits, those chunks start to add up, you know. So it's not just the combos that kill you.
Good damage.
Combo, Richie, don't drop those.
Don't got time to drop those, man. You don't want to drop anything here.
Nice. Counted, confirm.
Final gambit, Rich.
All good, okay.
Going up around now. Kind of activated. I mean, that coaching. His coach definitely gave him like a dissertation. It is being applied.
I think his coach might be a Mishima player. So it's good.
Oh.
Yeah, man. The activation here on this round. Trying to get to the final round here.
Oh man. Wait, am I correct? Defi, what did happen there? What the fuck? Defi? Did you see that?
Bro said, check out my super tracking move, man. You're not ready for this.
Dude, I've never seen that before. I wonder if anybody else has.
He launched with up forward 4 crosser? Did I miss? Did my eyes betray me? God, this is so shitty. Fuck. Oh, you got him. Oh, okay. Launch. Nice. He could have gotten. It doesn't matter, bro. Let's go. It's Kudons will do something crazy.
Big old tackle. Last hit. Kudons might.
Oh, yes. Oh god. Okay, we have a game. Pretty
patient. Getting himself a W though. Needed that, off the heels of a 3-0 earlier. You don't want to get 3-0'd again. We put out the tournament, especially since you came from the winner side of things. That's not how you want to go out. But Kudons still fighting 1-1 here on the board. Who's going to win this flex game?
Man, I'm still thinking about that setup. That was crazy. I know a lot of people watching at home are certainly still caught up on what he did there. Definitely gonna need to see that in the highlight package for sure. The up 4-4 cross up, and then more importantly, the smooth jab. That's the jab, was to let you know that this is something that he rehearsed at home plenty of times. If there was any doubt in your mind at all, that jab lets you know that. That's me.
God, I hate this stage. I'm already tilted. Why do we have to look at it? Can we ban this stage for tournaments? It's so ugly. Everything in this stage is bad. The color composition is ugly. The color theory is complete ass. Ask WISPER Art. He knows colors. It's so bad. It's so ugly. It's so dog shit. Everything is bad. Everything is bad. Everything is so bad. This is so bad.
Okay, about 60% likely for AYORICHIE. 20 seconds left. That's a lot of time for Kudons to work. He's in rage. He's got great life to heal as well. And just because of that, they're about even now.
Sorry.
A launcher, a knockdown.
Punish. He actually, because it would have killed.
It's the patience game.
Down back 2. Oh, wait, last hit.
He won by 1%. Holy fucking shit.
From Richie. I thought Kudons might have low poked to steal it there, but we thought Richie might have ducked to the mid. We thought the healing might have been enough too, but it wasn't. Very, very close call. 1%.
Yeah, he definitely thought he'd have that lead, so kind of shook his head like, man, miscalculated. It's all good though. Richie.
Nice, but he can't punish. Yeah, okay, let's go.
Q-Don's looking a little lost right now
Fantastic.
in this third game. But again,
Combo.
Fuck.
it's always about what happens.
That's a bit of a problem, but because Richie is in heat, a lot of this is now recoverable, so big plus frames. Oh god, this is so much pressure. Nice! Can oh god, the Tekken 7 Richie would have... Doesn't matter.
Watch out.
Doesn't matter. Poke him out. God, poke him out! Why does it have to be... No! No!
What deals it for Kudons with 4 seconds left on the clock. The deep dash win Godfrey's trade. What prompted him to do that? Maybe all those jabs.
Why does it have to be such a thriller every time, bro?
That's probably the concept, but he caught him just not blocking, I think.
Yeah, no, it's the timing, bro. I think that's what when we saw the dragon uppercut from earlier, bro. He definitely tried that same type of timing. This time did it at least with something a little safer. But
he's basically cooking enough on the fly, just adjusting to the situation. He probably didn't expect for them to just start trading jabs like that, but with time winding down and getting a little dicey, he found the perfect way in there, going under the jabs with the deep crop dash.
Okay, my time. How's he feeling about it? Okay, electric's gonna hit. That's big damage too. 68.
Oh man.
91 right there.
Unfortunately, he got out of that. Got thrown
It's right.
Sidestep move, that might have been in the wall splat for him and the chance to make the comeback, but he's not giving
This is where we end. Oh, that's a launch.
Enrage punch parry combo.
Hey, Hershuar. Erledigt.
No heat though.
Heat? He didn't enter heat. He just...
Almost dead.
He can waste time with... Oh my god. Oh my god. This is Chip. This is Chip. God. Why the fuck are... Why is he making... Why are we watching a Saw movie here? Jesus Christ. What is going on? Plus into... Oh god, you're such a... He is such an asshole. Forward 3 is... What is it, Defi? +2? +1 in heat? Holy shit. It's just... Bro. Oh, launch. Good shit. Okay, he has a chance on getting this round. He still has heat. But he has to work through Warrior's Instinct. So basically he has to kill him right now. He has to kill him right now. Oh, he got a splat. He got a splat. He has to keep the pressure up. He does. Don't let him breathe. But that's a... yeah, that's... Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, that's... yeah, okay. Yeah, he also has a 12 frame. For people who don't know, obviously he has a 12 frame. 12 frame launch punish in heat. So yeah.
There we go. Yeah, Q-Dons
guys both want it so bad. You can tell in the way they're playing to win it all.
+1 in Warrior Instinct. Chill out. He worked for it. I don't know why they did that. It's so kind of random. Like, yeah, let's make forward 3 also plus. Like, I don't know. But okay. Nice. Good block. Good block from Kudons. Another really good block. I mean, he... Oh. The good thing about that weird looking low is if you hit heat bursts and power crushes at the right time with that, it's a launch, actually. He gets a free down forward too. Not many people know this about Leo. Fuck! It doesn't matter, he didn't get launched. He still... Please, 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 please.
Here we go, safe activation. Big moment for Richie could steal the round. A launcher would steal the round.
It might be his time for sure. Is he going to go to try to find that time? Okay, yeah, unfortunately he didn't hit the wall. Man. That's fine, man. There's not enough damage you can do on the ground.
Bro.
I think the reluctance from Richie to go for lows at the end there might have been what cost him. There weren't that many opportunities, but it was so close. Super scared.
Well, this is so... Every round is so fucking close, man.
Did he just try to do that demon scissors? There's for times over here. These guys are pulling out all the stops, going into the...
Yeah, it's because AYORICHIE's playstyle. AYORICHIE is not scared of doing that. Like, he's not scared of just blocking and just waiting for an opportunity. which is very hard to do, especially in Tekken 8, that he still is not afraid of playing like that. He's just willing to let you run your shit, kinda. Oh god. Up forward 3, yeah, good one.
Looking good. Already got the charge from the round that he needed as he advances and takes round number 1. Richie seemingly always having to play from behind. He was only in the lead for a little bit.
He locked him up too, man. That was good.
It's not over. It's not over. It's not over.
Playing from this position.
Yeah, put him right in the corner though, and just like, yeah, hold this.
Obviously.
Deliver some ward fours. My man can't get out of that.
Bro, what is he? How is he catching him so much?
Usually right here he finds a big moment, but you can't just keep counting on getting lucky.
Nice.
He needs this round.
Okay.
More than anything. It's looking good so far, but Heihachi always a threat, especially when your life's down this low. And electric is GG's.
It's so close again. Nice. Oh, he didn't get the 1-4. It would have done a little bit more damage. Nice. Okay. Oh, holy fucking shit, bro. Bro, is it just me, or are these games like really fucking just filler? Like, it's like...
See Richie occasionally going for that big super duper low stance launcher because it goes under highs, which Heihachi does throw off from time to time. Paid off handsomely, plenty, so definitely gotten value out of it, so he's going to keep going until it costs him. Nice punish from Kudans. The wall positioning.
Nice. That was nice. It finally worked out. He used the down back 4 as keep out, and that is first hit counter hit. He specifically also only did the first hit. That was exactly his goal. That was beautiful. And now he's at the wall. He needs to go away from the wall. He would die immediately. Oh, and he gets catched by a fucking electric. It's not dead, but he can't win. He can't win.
Last 5 seconds, I don't think Kudon's going to do much. Doesn't need to do much. He's got to stay on the ground once again.
It's got to be a little bit annoying for Richie to deal with, but you got to stay composed. Here we go. Set point for Kudans.
That's some time out tech for sure. Yeah, don't going to use it now. But
he did it again. He did it again.
Oh my gosh, he's taking mad damage. Everything hitting.
No.
To buckle here under the pressure of Kudans and the Warrior's Instinct.
Now Kudans killing. Crazy life lead. Warrior's Instinct did his job. Is this the end? Not yet.
Oh, toe kick to get up.
Yeah, what are you gonna do now? Nothing.
Like,
fuck.
Gets back
oh man. Oh no.
Into the EWC once again.
Man, he deserved this shit, man.
Side of the coin right there, Richie.
Played so many Black Foundries in the UK. Even though he hates this shit game, he didn't stop grinding, he didn't stop go to locals, he didn't stop.
Nothing to hold your head, you know, nothing to keep your head down on.
Yeah.
Stand up. Good stuff. We'll see him again.
Oh, yeah, there was a lot of timeouts here in this set as well, too, man. It's kind of goes to show you how much people are like.
I mean, what is it like? Did he try to move? Because it happened after forward 3 a lot. Like 1+2 just connected. Defi, does this shit have different properties when he's in Warrior Instinct? Like, I mean, in terms of tracking, can you not step? Like 1+2 after forward 3 on block or something? I guess maybe.
Are you saying they want it so bad that these guys are willing to play defense in Tekken 8?
That's what I'm saying, man. You know, and y'all saying it's on full display right here.
Put $1 million on the line. Dude's gonna learn how to block instead of start continuing to complain.
Yeah, 1+2. Like after forward 3.
One match off the break. It felt like we was in there for like an hour, dude. The pressure cooker. That was a great match. Probably the match of the day so far. But Kudans gets his spot in EWC. He'll be back in the show. I mean, he placed top 8 last year, so I think he was one of the biggest surprises that he had yet to qualify this year, him and Chikorin. But now that he's back, big sigh of relief. He's had a really, really long and hard year. Couple close calls, missing qualification. I could see it in his face how stressed out he is at these tournaments because I'm there at a lot of these events too. So good to him. Good stuff.
Why does Breezy like purple so much? Mario, can I have your fashion sense on this? The hair. I think it looks terrible. Can I? Okay, guys, can I have your? Can I have your input on this? Like the purple just tips the hair. I don't know. This looks mad shit. This looks like a child 6 years old at Halloween. Like, oh, look, I made my hair purple. I don't know. I don't know. I would just not do that.
For our next and final qualifier for the top 4 of EWC.
Would you guys do that? Well, excuse me.
We just saw Crescent deliver the craziest comeback maybe of the tournament so far against iMusician, seemingly down for the count. I was even calling for a character switch. He stuck it out.
The hair joint,
and you know, little by little came back against iMusician.
Looks fitting and pretty normal, TBH.
Now he's here, one step away.
Maybe we are just different in Germany. If we see a guy with like purple hair, at least where I'm from in Germany, you're like, that's not normal. What's going on there?
The teachers, he wants to join the senpais in the main event, and the only thing stopping him right now is this guy, the Pakistan Steve player, Numan.
Hey, Reckless.
Yeah. And
hello to you as well.
Make a return to the EWC. I believe he qualified last year, if I'm not mistaken.
You had purple hair? Damn. I mean, I had white hair, but purple hair.
Crescent, you know, obviously he had to do a reverse 3, so that's big. Newman got 3-0'd on his way here, so hopefully that doesn't affect his confidence.
In Greece, purple hair is considered mental illness. It's like a diagnosis. Hey, Lucky, what's up, man? Yeah, we just witnessed... Yeah, Lucky, actually, Lucky, we just witnessed AYORICHIE unfortunately not making it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a big blast at the end. I forget sometimes how much it actually does. It was looking good for Newman, then it wasn't.
Yo, why is it when Mario is in chat, it's always when Mario is here, there is a long discussion involving like 2 or 3 people over a long period of time. they just have this discussion in chat about, I don't know what it was, like some study or something. It's always with Mario.
I think he got me. I'm pretty sure he got my man too afraid of the guard break, especially being right next to the wall. Understandable.
Yeah. Got caught trying to sidestep right there. Up back 2, really, really good for those purposes. Especially, yeah, when you're back to the wall.
Yellow hair like Goku Super Saiyan. I mean, okay.
He's really, really safe by the wall. Yeah, also really, really strong.
Is Mario a femboy? Yeah. Basic. I mean, yeah. 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 Mario, yeah. Pretty much, yeah.
And that is huge damage right there from Newman. Huge round.
Is it? I mean, yeah.
Round 4, 1 away from getting that first game already. Now again, this is how Crescent happened to Crescent earlier too, man. Crescent kind of didn't look too strong in those first few games, and then he was able to steal himself down and get those last 3. So maybe he has to go for it again. Hopefully not, but we'll see.
Oh wait, you meant Mario, the in-game character from the Nintendo game, and not our chat Mario.
To get into his opponent's grill and kind of like mix him up.
Yeah.
Oh, the 1+2 defensive move gets stuffed. Back 1. Last chance. Last chance. Down 4-1. Down 4-1. Runs it twice.
You meant our Mario, okay. I thought you meant Sunday. I thought you meant Nintendo Mario, which a reasonable question. Is Mario a femboy? But then I
think because of the fact that we just saw this man come back from a very, very big hole, I'm not really worried about it just yet. No matter how dire things look, if he's done it before, I'm always going to believe that he'll do it again. But yeah, how you lose and how it goes, it's important too. He was only able to make that comeback because he managed to acquire enough information on musician's game. But if he just loses outright super quick and
look at these Looney Tunes characters, bro. Yeah, it is what it is, man. Yeah. It is what it is.
right now though too, you know, he's 100%. He's 100% getting some decent coaching there from his boy. I mean, that probably helped him out against Advos as well. So, you know, sometimes your eyes can't see what people can see in hindsight as they're watching. So, let's see if he is able to apply whatever he was told.
Numon's, for some reason today, Numon's punishment on lows is terrible. That was also the case against Raev. I don't know what's going on. This is not normal. Look at this. Look at this. I'm not even making this shit up. I don't know what's wrong. He has worse punishment than me on those lows.
I don't think he can take it right there. Yeah, you already knew that as well. Was a little off axis there on the wall too, so didn't try to go for the machine gun punches. But nice. Caught the sway right. Just walks up and does it, and it's a counter hit to the confidence.
Yeah, the grabs are pretty quick. So
oh yeah, that new Clive move, Tomton, I forgot about it because you basically never see it. Yeah, this move is kind of weird, right? To business. Every city.
There's something that at high level you start to cut out of your game because, you know, all top players just break grabs, but yeah, it's not the case anymore.
Okay. That move is also insane, like this Ramu, or whatever he says. Was it like down 1 plus 2, down 1 plus 2, yeah? Down 1 plus 2, I think it is, yeah. Absolute insane move. Oh, he just bonked him in the face. That was like straight up like off. We call this Offenbach-Schelle. In Germany, we call this Offenbach-Schelle. Apparently, BL and Snake, what you have written there, Ramu, in some, because I still have this weird AI translation in this YouTube chat, I don't know why. Apparently, in whatever language, it means hospital. Apparently, in whatever language, it means hospital. I can't, unfortunately, I cannot see what language it chose for the translation. Which is not cool. I need to stream on Twitch so we can have goated emotes. I guess, yeah. I don't know, bro, I'm lazy. I don't even know how to do this, like, double stream shit and stuff. I don't know.
Kind of like a sign of how things are going, more or less progressive. Numan just one step quicker, faster to the punch. I mean, it makes sense he's a boxer, but
what's going on with their mics? Are like super muffled. But it doesn't matter.
Less confident. He won't press bicep through there, but that attack got beat out by the Sonic Fang. He needs to be just a little bit faster.
And still, Numan just kind of confident, even though his punishment in the beginning was like terrible, and against like on the lows that is. And against the Raev the same thing happened, but against Raev it wasn't enough. Okay, Reckless is literally right now conjuring a shaitan in the chat. He says the language, the curse. He's literally conjuring a shaitan, a jinn. Everyone hide.
Alright, now down in the hole 2-0. And again, against our musician, he still had a lot more information than he does now. Because he played plenty of times before, he's probably never experienced anything like this.
Can he kill somehow? He dash and yeah, no, close though.
Doesn't matter though. One tapped him. There's no way he couldn't wake up and do any type of like rage shenanigans. There was nothing he could have survived. Okay. Numan, you know, man, not made it on the winner's side, but he is definitely running through Crescent with his attempt to get to the EWC on the lower side of things.
Yep, this is the ticket match right here. 3
Wow.
rounds, 3 opportunities.
Oh my god.
I hate when you get clipped by that shit. He just got clipped, man.
Anything past this right here. Gonna go in for the kill. Only question
Yeah, he's dead.
What's it gonna be? It's gonna be that one. And then a light little fist bump, a
Wow.
sign of respect. He's relieved to make it back in. It was a long day. That man Rai put hands on him with the puck bomb earlier, and it was really devastating, I would say, mentally. He probably wasn't sure what was gonna happen to losers, and now all the buddies come out of it congratulating him.
Bro said, I'm not
Yeah, Roiki, that's actually kinda a cool idea. The only problem with this is,
He's lost that fucking Ram said,
I mean, that is a good idea. The problem is you most often you just don't see cool, exotic, fun to look at combos.
And also our 4 qualifiers. Shout out to Newman though.
Like they're just,
Very much,
you know.
I just say, you know, that player doesn't get to travel too much. We're seeing that EWC, you know, will be in the backyard here. He was like, I'm gonna make my way over here through the East Last Chance qualifier. Finds it. Gonna join a lot of the Pakistani brethren here. Let's get it.
Yeah, pretty one-sided right here. Newman just taking full control from the start, never letting go. That's gonna be the 4th player representing Team Falcons, the 2-time club championship winner. That's a big one because they just actually won Street Fighter 6 yesterday. That's a lot of points.
Falcons.
Club championship prize pool, so Newman gonna be repping.
They won Street Fighter 6. I actually don't know who won. I actually don't know who won. Wait, Big Bird? Was it like Big Bird or Angry Bird? Or who won Street Fighter 6?
That means each one of these guys left in the tournament have earned their shot.
If it's Falcons. Or it's like some Japanese guy in Falcons. I don't fucking know.
Down the top 20, be walking away with their piece of the $50,000 prize pool. I think it's something like 4 or 5.
Yeah, holy, he's called. There's some guy called Big Bird and some guy called Angry Bird. I think they are from Saudi Arabia, and they are really good.
Minimum that you can walk away with is 7,000.
They are both like teammates. One is called Angry Bird and the other one is called Big Bird. Yeah, I'm not making this up.
7,500. That's 2018 World Championship money. We're at 2026. There's $1 million on the line, so. Yeah, Rai, Zubair, Kudans, Iman, congratulations to them. They're moving on, but we still got to score ourselves. These 4 guys got to work out who wins tournament, who gets 2nd, 3rd, 4th. I think placement in the pools for AWC is what we're playing for now. So very, very interesting stuff. They don't know where they are going to fall. So ideally, you would think that getting 1st place would give you the most favorable path when it comes time for the main event. So we're going to wrap the tournament up when we come back. The conclusion of our EWC LTQ tournament is going to be the top 4 playing out to see who wins the tournament. Don't go anywhere, guys. We'll be right back after a short break.
Okay, let's watch the TomTom intro.
Every time I see you, it's like the first time I meet you. Fragrance like a flower, subtle and sweet too. Seductive and whatever, it might as well be see-through. Like my genie in a bottle. Bitch can get me rich, look like a magazine model. Before you know it, he have her on a stroll. Fresh and right, complexion like Acapulco.
Yeah, see, that's what I mean. Like, you don't need much to like just composite some stuff. Exactly. Like, look, like, just you don't need much to like look at this. Like, for example, you don't need much to just have something. Look, this, like, just a bit of.
Hey, what up, guys? This is the Mad Villain. Since I don't really play Street Fighter 5 anymore, because honestly.
Wait, what was the other one? Strife one, right? Do you know, bro? Do you know that I did this? I did this. I skated for a long time with not also with a I also had a skateboard, but I actually did this, and my wrists are fucked up now because of it, and I almost broke my hip, but that's another story. So I'm already with you on this one. Yeah, see, for example, you could use stuff like, this is how you also can just composite just a normal ass. Like, this is not, that's what I mean, right? This, you don't need much, right? This is how you can composite just a thumbnail, right? Wrists, you mean ankles? No, actually the wrists. Actually my wrists. Exactly, TomTom. That's what I mean. Oh, and also good on the Geo. Also good on the Geo. Also good on the Geo. Nice. That's exactly what I mean. The music is good, bro. The music is good. Yeah, I was a skater, and yeah, my wrists because I tell you why. I tell you why. We need some footage, bro. They're actually. We filmed some shit. We did like backflips over like Coca-Cola boxes. Where it doesn't matter. But my wrists because you have these wrist protectors, right? In skate, because I'm not a fucking idiot, bro. Obviously, I used all the protection gear, and then you fall, and it's kind of hard to explain. You wear this shit, and it stiffens your joints, and there were certain angles where I did fall, and it just fucked with my joints. Like I went to the doctor, and he's like, "Yeah, you have a bit of a problem there. It's because of like skate." Like just falls. It's because of just you fall. You need to you put a lot of pressure on it. I did. I don't do it anymore. I did. I did. I did.
He thinks he can come in here and play my game. He knows nothing but go.
Tyler won.
Tyler won. Okay, quick piss break. By the way, I can't put any. Some. I don't know why, but the thumbnail of Richie. Yeah, unfortunately he didn't. I mean, yeah, unfortunately though he just didn't make it through. You look nervous.
Everything's good? Fight.
Do you really need the wraps?
Yeah, that feels like overkill to me.
I need to pin it here. Respect to him getting that far though. Yeah, I mean, sure, but it's like he deserved this, man. Like even though he hated the game that much and still dislikes it, he put so much work in. He went to his locals, he supported the locals, he won like I don't know how many Black Foundries, and didn't he win? I think he told me he told me like he won like 16 or something in a row, or like 12 or something. KSRD probably knows the number. I don't know, man. He deserved this, man. But yeah, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. At least he got like 4K, $4,000 or something from getting top 8 in the LCQ anyway. So yeah. But okay, quick break, guys. Yeah, I need to go to the toilet and shit. Be right back.
our DNA. Whenever we let it out, it becomes our superpower. Now imagine an entire city being built to supercharge it. Kadir City, powered by play.
We are back, getting closer and closer to finding out who the champion is going to be of the EWC LCQ for Tekken 8. Only 4 players remain. We've already settled the score to find out who is actually going to be the last 4 to join the field to round out our 32 players who are going to be competing for that $1 million prize pool later on Tuesday. But we still need to figure out who's going to get first, second, third, and fourth in the tournament. So Raib, Zubair out of Pakistan, Kudans Korea, Numan from Pakistan, Raib Saudi Arabia, of course. It's going to be the winners finals coming up. Zubair versus Raib. Both these guys dominated their opponent in the top 8 match. So very, very interested to seeing what happens now, because I don't think, that's possible again, right? Well, you never know. I mean, Zubair looks like the guy, the chosen one. He's unstoppable, right? On the other hand, I think he's super happy to be in EWC, but he's also a player who's always really hungry, very, very competitive. I mentioned that he's like a former karate champion. I'm not talking about video games, by the way. So very, very competitive player with a fire in his belly. But just qualifying, probably not going to be content with just doing that. So I think he's looking to pull off this upset.
Understandable. I mean, as you said, earlier, they definitely dominated their opponents. Rife with 3-0 over Newman. Zubair with a 3-0 over AYORICHIE. Didn't even make it look close, So, but now they have to go up against these 2 titans. Can't imagine it going the same way. But crazy things have happened. There has been a lot, actually, of 3-0s here in this bracket. We've had 1 3-2 with Crescent Musician, and we've had 1 3-1 with Kudans and AYORICHIE. Outside of that, everything has been a 3-0. So it might stay on trend, or we might see a Game 5 situation develop between for us.
Let's talk a little bit about the main event. Again, we mentioned $1 million on the line, 32 players. The format, however, is a little bit different from years past. This year, we will have Phase 1, Phase 2, and then the single elimination finals that we all know that are first 5. But Phase 1 and Phase 2 a little bit different this year. In Phase 1 will be only 4 pools of 8 players. So all 32 players, we divided into pools of 8. And they're going to play out a double elimination bracket, and that's pretty much it. I think 4 players advance from each pool, so they're cutting off half the field in Phase 1. Phase 2, run it back the exact same thing. Couple pools of 8 players.
Hey, Alexander.
Emerges from that, then you got your top 8.
Yeah, I'm streaming again.
Here is that every set during pool phase will be first to 3, so that's interesting.
I decided to stream again after, like, I don't know, 2 months.
It allows them, they feel, to play a longer, well thought out, more methodical set where they might have opportunities to switch and not feel pressure to switch in.
Yeah, true, right? Like Joker, yeah. I mean, I don't know why he... I don't know, man, he just doesn't like the game that much for competing. Unfortunate, right?
I mean, I also like to see stuff like this. I mean, Zubair's on Paul right now. You know what I mean? Like, this probably something he would not want to try in a first to 2.
Yeah, is he 4 there? Has he watched Spider-Man?
You get some time to work with. You can get some... I also like seeing a lot of game 4 and 5 mix.
You missed the funny German, man.
Shorter set, so currently though, the Paul started off on the receiving end of a lot of damage. Is kind of getting that damage back right now though. Down for 2 launcher earlier. Damn.
And people watching at home probably thinking like, oh, he's disrespecting his opponent. He doesn't care. He's making top 8. Or he doesn't care. He's making WC. Now he's trying to hide his strats. Hide his strats make me like
Moonsault has stopped streaming. Did he? I mean, probably not for long.
It might be that he doesn't want to show off his drag too much.
Probably not for long.
Paul might be a serious candidate for a tournament pick. And he just wants to find out what he's capable of. And this is a good test for his Paul going against Raib. So we'll see what happens.
Bro, I can't do this daily, man. Like, Obelion always tells me, bro, you need to stream ranked because it would be like an infinite money glitch because, like, you funny. and I'm like, bro, I can't. I would get banned. I can't take this. I can't do it, man.
Good test. So far, you know, it ain't nothing like the Dragunov, that's for sure.
And I turn into a person I don't like. I'm gonna be honest with you. I said this before. When I play ranked, I sometimes turn into the type of player that I don't like. And I try to not do that, but I don't know. Yeah, it would probably be like super good for like building an audience and like building a building, like whatever it's called, like hey, you can get money and you can start do Twitch and then people will sub to you and blah blah blah. I don't nah, bro. I don't know, maybe.
Nice parry. This will be able to take a huge amount off the bar. Drops the combo, low off flat, faster drop. That's still good. Good for Zubair. Paul takes him around. Like I said, this ain't no slouch character. It ain't like he's picking Paul and doing only deathless or intensely dropping combos or anything.
Yeah, that's the thing. I can actually just talk shit while I play. I can do that. I know what you mean. It's a lot of, that's the thing, right? A lot of people stream on Twitch, a shit ton of people, and they just don't say anything. They don't talk. They don't say anything. I know what you mean. It's boring, yeah.
That's the biggest guess for game right there. You had sliver of health, you weren't going to survive any hit that hit you. And he goes for the mid there. You got the mid, the low.
No, not like DSP, not like DSP, but like I become mean. And you all know this dynamic, right? Where, like, for example, like Defi played yesterday, and it was like, for example, we are both like playing a bit of Fang right now, and he played yesterday, and he played against like a guy who was like a German, he also Turkish, but like German, and it was kind of funny because he like sweared a lot, right? Like in like German Turkish, and it's like mega fun. He was like, Amına siktim ya, ich fick dich, was für ein Hurensohn character. Like it's like you have this like Turkish, we call it like Turkish Kenneck accent. It's really funny. Like amına koyayım ya, amına suchtum, amına suchtum, ich ficke dich ja. Was ist das? It's mad. Yeah, it's big nose. It's like, but it's like or Zaza, right? It's like Zaza, like ich fick dich ja, Muruk. Yep, press Muruk, press, yeah, duck Muruk. We see what happens. Yeah, duck Muruk. You know, and that it's funny, but it can also get. It can also get. He was funny. Like we went into his chat after that, and he was like, yo, that wasn't meant personal, blah blah blah. Then even, you know what's funny? He was mad smart. In the chat, someone was saying that was the Fang player. It's like that was the Fang player! Exclamation mark. And you know what this is, right? If someone in chat writes, that's the Fang player! Exclamation mark. He kind of wants to instigate something, right? He kind of wants to instigate something, yeah? And he was like, yeah, I know he was the Fang player, but like, what do you want me to do? Shall I now insult him just because he played Fang, bro? Like, it is what it is. Like, and he was like, I don't mean this personal, you know, I'm just a bit agitated because I lost like a couple of points, and shit like this. But sometimes it can get shitty, right? It can get shitty when I don't know, man. And I kind of see myself become like shitty to people and to myself, and that it doesn't look good, and you know, it's just like kind of scrubby behavior, and I don't like this, right? I call this out every time, and I try to not be like this, but it's like fighting games, and I don't know, man. I don't like it. Oh, the big nose emote. Where is it? I don't have it in here. Sorry, I don't have it in here. So now, if I switch scenes, because I don't have StreamYards, I use legit vanilla OBS. I can't unfortunately get it right now without. But I can give you this though. You can have this. Volume warning. Volume warning.
stack.
They'll be looking to close it out right here. Oh, luckily for Rife was still ducking under. That might counter hit. It does, but they traded.
Nah, think about it.
I step 3.
That was the first time I seen him, like, you know, oh man, a face and shoulder is gonna hit. That's what I was looking for earlier, because he was throwing that move out quite a bit.
Yeah, Alexander, I have that from here. He's now on.
One of his moves that he did bring out a little later in the set. That time, brought it out looking a little obvious. He did.
So what I did is, I like this as well, bro. Like I would have. I need to upgrade this shit, bro. Alexander, you're right. I need to upgrade this shit. And Defi is right. If I were to like professionalize all of this stuff, and on Twitch and shit, like think about this. People have these like, oh, you can spend points to like do an alert, right? And I could make really sick alerts. And what I did for those is I went into there's a Game Boy game. There is a Game Boy game for Tekken, right? There's a Game Boy game for Tekken. I went in there and I got the game files and I got the individual sprites and went into DaVinci. You can also do this in Adobe. And I literally animated these sprites. Like I put the sprite, like literally these sprites, which are like frames of animation, right? And I just put, and they're not many, but it works for something like this, right? So I was like animating this, kinda, right? And then got some sound effects and stuff. So I could have like really sick, bro. I sometimes am like really creative with this, and I'm like, yo, that would look super cool as like an alert for people. Yeah, that would be actually pretty goated.
Okay, counter hit 41 off that counter hit, by the way. Jeez.
Oh, that's the pickup.
And then I guess I need to have this like custom StreamYard stuff. And then I can customize this and like automate, make everything automatic. TomTom, my man. Thank you for the $5, my man. A lot of Tekken nerds take trolling too far. I remember Kuma getting harassed non-stop until he threatened a venue. Wait, who exactly? Really?
This is crazy, man. Zubair just showing you how good he really is.
Hey, thanks, GT. Thanks, GT. I mean, I never went anywhere. It wasn't that I was like, oh, I'm stopping videos or something. It was just that I wasn't feeling it. I wasn't feeling it, and the weather is good, right? The weather is good right now. We have a fine summer, and you know, I have a garden, so I'm chilling some. You know, I'm not feeling like doing like any videos and stuff, so I'm just not. You know, and it is what it is. And yeah, your like algorithm shit suffers because you don't upload regularly and stuff like. But like, it is what it is. Like, who cares? I'm just doing this for fun.
He is not respecting anything coming off that 3-man. The 3 does have a lot.
I mean, if you force yourself to do this, right? If you force yourself to stream and to do stuff, it's not gonna be good, right? You will notice this. Like, you will notice the videos are just shit. The videos have there's no real funny point or educational point to that, or nothing. Or you don't really want to stream, but then you stream ranked. Like, that's how you get like really miserable experiences where you're just kind of annoyed. And neither you want this nor I want this, so yeah.
But now is that you're seeing a lot more low jabs being incorporated into the higher level game. So as a result, we're seeing a lot of fuzzy guarding, or sorry, fuzzy carrying being incorporated into the high level play as well.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Was a Tekken player? I don't exactly remember his name, but I remember what happened. Really, like, holy shit.
I need to see something with this though.
But yeah, you're right. I mean, also Street Fighter, right? Right now, TomTom, with mana. I mean, yeah, look, Blanca is what it is. Level 2 is what it is. It is what it is. Install is what it is. But what certain people write is like insane. And yeah, it's just it's fighting game communities, right? Where people who are just really bad, and unfortunately the majority community in a fighting game is bad, right? Like, just this is not elitism or something, or like or to say that I am you know, that I am like a tournament player or something. Absolutely not. But the majority of any fighting community is bad. And then they have these scrub takes, and they're like, oh, this player is carried by this. I don't like this character. So the player is like, just, the player's shit, he gets harassed. Like, you wouldn't win with this, that, yada, and the other. It's like crazy. Or recently with Punk. Once again, we are talking about the dogshit setups at a lot of fighting game tournaments. And Punk, it gets like most unreasonable backlash in these Twitter replies from hundreds of people. Like, oh, you're just making excuses, like, cry more, bitch, and shit like this. It's like, what are you talking about? This guy won Evo. What are you on about? It's like, I don't know, man. We need to gatekeep more. I'm just gonna be honest. That's why MrsPlayStuff is mid. The kid just wants to get famous. I mean, yeah, to a certain extent, I guess. You're right. Yeah, I don't know. It just seems the content is kind of weird, right? Because he forces like every day a video and stuff like this, and obviously it's just, bro. I watched. I don't know why. Before EW3 LCQ, I watched the Moonsault Slayer. I don't know why, bro. I was like literally at the toilet, and I'm like, yeah, let me click on this. I don't know. And he was going through the names. He was going through the names of people who entered the tournament. Like, it's already a whatever video because he's just, yo, EWC happens, and this is when it happens, and this is the schedule, and it is in Paris. And it is this and yet, yada yada blah. You know what I mean? It helps you shit fast, yeah. And then he was getting to the point where he was reading out some of the players, right? Just randomly. Yeah, and then we have these players. And my guy, with all due respect, he knows, you can't, like, do you guys know how he pronounces K-Wiz? The British Horang player. Do you know how he pronounces that name? Like K-Quiz. Yeah, we have K-Quiz. It's like, my guy, like, do you know how he pronounces Raef? From Reckless. Do you know how he pronounces Raef? I mean, I pronounce Reckless. You can now, I pronounce it right? Raef. He pronounces it Rave. Or shit like that. It's like, or Take, right? Take, the Japanese player. Take. Yeah, here we have Take versus K-Quiz. It's like, motherfucker, can you, this is like disrespectful almost to me. Like, can you shut the fuck, what the fuck, bro? Come on, man. And obviously, since I had this whole thing with me, he is very skeptical of me, I think. I think Moonsault is very skeptical of me. I can't blame him, because, I mean, yeah, I was a bit of an asshole. I think I had my reasons. I think I explained my reasons. And yeah, I was an asshole. But he can... I'm not unreasonable. I didn't go and make a video, here, look at me, how I clown on Moonsault and then beat him in-game, and he's so shit that he even drops his own rage art. Like, I didn't do that. Because for me, it wasn't about that. Like, it wasn't about that. But people were immediately like, oh, now you need to play. Beef match, Finn versus Moonsault Slayer. And yeah, I had to do it, obviously, in that moment, but oh my god... It's so dumb, right? I had to play him on fucking 300 milliseconds, I swear to fucking god. If I had lost that, if I had lost even a single game, people would have never let that go. Never. So thankfully I didn't, obviously, but I mean, I don't know. It's just kind of, I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah, 300 MS Yoshi, and at that point I played quite a lot at that point, meaning I was trained to react to his bullshit with hop kick. So he goes crouch, Oblivious can confirm this, because he plays Yoshimitsu. So he goes crouch, he does unblockable, right? He does this all the time. He goes crouch, and then he literally tries to mix you with full crouch unblockable sword sweep, or like forward, well, forward 2. Like literally just brain dead, right? But I was trained, Oblivious can confirm this, so what you do is actually, you can train yourself to see the unblockable spark. You see the unblockable spark of the unblockable sweep, the unblockable spark, and then you hop kick. If you're on point, you can do that. The only point in the match where the unblockable sweep becomes so crazy is, and you all know that, when Yoshimitsu does a combo, does the correct ender, the flip over, and you tech roll. At that point, if he sets it up right, it's a true unblockable tech trap. You can't do anything about it. There is one niche thing, but I don't go into it. Yeah, I can see that, yeah. I could even see it a few times there, but actually not, because it's 300 ms. So I had to do hop kicks on guess. Because otherwise, you are literally guessing in neutral, if the connection isn't good. You are literally guessing. He goes into crouch, and you are full guessing on launch, which is retarded. But I did it anyways because I had to. I didn't want to, but it is what it is. And I guess, I don't know. I think he expected me to do a video and like make fucking fun of him and all the shit that he talked about. Yeah, that Mike Hollow stream, I mean, it's still there, but many people, especially in Mike Hollow's community, really now don't like Moonsault Slayer. Do I think his non-Tekken content was good? No. I mean, look, everyone is entitled to their opinion, right? Some of my content, people can... My content is just funny, brain rot shit, and sometimes educated. Like, bro, I presented a Reina player that was so scrubby, but at the same time, he was addicted to teachers mid-riff on Reddit, right? That's just funny shit. But the thing is, if you... I don't know, man. It's just lazy. I don't know. It's just... To me, it's just lazy. The audio quality sometimes is not even good. Sometimes there's just the random gameplay in the background, and he just talks. But he also now he writes. Actually, you know what? You know what? I noticed that Moonsault Slayer. You know what? I will give that to him. I think the recent video that I watched, he actually made a script, and that's good. And that's good. Because then he doesn't make that many like mistakes, but I mean it is what it is. But no, I don't think any of his content is good. No. It can be entertaining, but I mean it's just no. I don't.
But I think you might be correct that people are just hiding that tech, man. They got to where they need to be. It's time to put it away and just get into where
like so let me say it like this. He can be entertaining sometimes, but mostly when shit like this, shit like D all the way G was Moonsault happens, right? That was funny. Okay, that was funny. But if you're a Tekken content creator, and this is just my very personal taste, if you don't put anything out, anything that has a little bit of value regarding the game in game, I'm already not that interested. Like, I'm not the guy. For example, Arsenality's videos are fucking hilarious, right? The edits from Denny are fucking fire, right? That's not my content, but there I appreciate the craftsmanship, because I can tell you, editing, especially very concentrated, purposeful editing to create humor and stuff, this is work, right? There's a lot of gameplay in there, so they had to play, and then compiling that into the right experience, that's work. That's actually a shit ton of work. I respect that a lot. Is that my kind of content? No, I think it's retarded and worthless. In terms of like the game, but it's entertaining, right? But it doesn't have any value regarding like the in-game stuff, right? But that doesn't matter. I can respect that content. You know what I mean? I respect that content. But with Moonsault, there's just nothing there. Like the guy doesn't even cut anything, or like it's you know what I mean? Like, yeah, obviously, if I just press on record and I just I just tell you, hey, yo, guys, EWC happens here, yeah. I could also do a video every day, but I mean, that's just not my kind of style, but just my personal opinion. Numan is so fucked up crazy. By the way, Kudans is on Devil Jin now because he doesn't give a fuck anymore because he's qualified. I'm just telling you, right? In case you're wondering, why is Kudans on Devil Jin and a lower bracket, he is losing, like, what is going on? He doesn't give a shit right now. Literally, he doesn't give a shit right now. Which is why I'm talking as well so much right now, because they don't give a shit anymore. They just don't give a shit anymore because they're qualified. More Tekken 6 content, yeah. Allison also asked for that, and I wanted to do it because there are quite some sets and sequences in Tekken Crash that deserve retelling. They are insane. I watched them and was like, wow, this is so sick. And I need to get the footage, and then I need to like kind of present this in an entertaining way or something, and build a narrative. You're about to become Moonsault Slayer, but for token. Please not. Please don't. You can't. Why would you become? Chat the third. What? No.
Trying to put the pressure on here to Numan. Numan going to activate as well. Oh, the wall slammed in.
That's it.
Oh, that should be it for sure. Yeah, off of the slam, man. Had to make the combo look nice though, and that was.
So, just bottom line, right? Bottom line, I have nothing against the concept that Moonsault Slayer does. Everyone can do, can feel free to do what they do. And honestly, yeah, some people that are like, oh, I just want to know what this EWC thing is. I just want to know what did the Namco Bandai Twitter account shit out this week. Let me watch this video, right? That's all fine and dandy. That's all fine and dandy. That was just my personal opinion about a thing that didn't matter, right? What really pissed me off, though, I tell you what actually pissed me off, is the fact that he made videos and shorts with wrong information in them. Wrong in-game information. So this is where I'm getting actually like, bro, this is, stop, like this is actually not good. Like this is objectively not good, this is not even a debate. Like, what I said previously, before this right now, is my personal opinion, and you can have a different one, and they are both like valid, right? They can be both valid. What I'm now saying is not a personal opinion, that is just objectively bad. If you make videos and you speak about in-game situations, and I can still find the short if you want, which was regarding a specific situation versus Ling versus Dragunov, and it was just literally wrong what he was saying. Like, he was making the situation out to be like completely fucked, and in fact it wasn't. It wasn't at all. And that is not, you don't do this. This is where I'm getting really, you don't put out wrong information for a fighting game, especially not if you are some of the guys who people will find if they just type in like, oh, Tekken YouTube, Tekken YouTube shit, right? The other thing that is objectively bad is that he used to, I think he doesn't do this anymore, this is where I'm gonna be honest, where he was hella one and doneing. Like hella one and doneing in ranked and shit. Like just because oh, this king threw too much and beat me, I'm not gonna I'm not gonna play this. And sorry, if you are one of the guys that are like faces of our community, right? Like you will find him. If you have anything to do with Tekken YouTube, you will know Moonsault Slayer. If one of those kind of faces of I'm not saying, oh, Moonsault has to be put on the Mount Rushmore of Tekken. That is not what I'm saying. But still, he is a face, right? And if you then catch a stream as someone who's like newer to the community, and you have a guy there that is like constantly one and doneing, scrub quoting like crazy, that is not good. You are like, as a community, our content creators and basically personalities are partially responsible for the environment and behavior and cultivation process of our community, right? Right? That's why Street Fighter overall is more based than Tekken. Why is that? Because they have Diaphone, Brian F, and Sajam. And all of those guys are very based about the game. Broski as well, sorry, I forgot Broski. All of these four guys are super based about the game. They are not scrubs. If they have a problem, when Broski crashes out about JP, do you know what he does? He does a 20-minute video exactly analyzing what he thinks is wrong with the character from a power level perspective, from a move property perspective, and will explain it to you in excruciating detail. And guess what? It even ends up making you a better player by just watching that. But in Tekken, what happens is we have a lot of people just saying, yeah, that shit just OP, can't do anything, dog shit character, you're just carried as fuck. Bro, he threw too much, one and done, you can't do anything. Like, he's throwing me too much. Like, fuck, a grappler in Tekken throws you too much. Mate, did you ever play against Zangief or against Pot in Guilty Gear? You're complaining about throws in Tekken? That only goes to show that Tekken players are just, as C4 always states, not actually fighting game players, they're just fucking scrubs. And they think throws are annoying in Tekken and like strong. It's like mad shit, right? And then, as new players, you come in and you see this behavior, which Moonsault used to do, per my knowledge. I think he doesn't do this anymore. I want to be really clear about this. Constantly one and dunning and scrub quoting and shit, as if this is like legitimate behavior that we like in the FGC. And we don't. Go to Guilty Gear players, ask them. Go to Grand Blue players, ask them. Go to Street Fighter players, ask them. Go to whatever players and ask them if they are fans of one and dunning, or if they think you're a bit of a piece of shit scrub. No one likes this. And if you normalize this shit, and you are like acting as an example, that's fucking bad, okay? That was one of my main problems, which I told him. I told him, like, bro, you're a scrub, stop this shit. And I think he did. So, that's fine. Just wanted to explain this. Strife players are about on the same level, TBH, community is cooked. Well, I would say Hotashi, Lord Knight. Funny, Strife doesn't have that many guys, right? Diaphone doesn't do Strife anymore. But like Lord Knight, obviously, GigaChat, not a scrub. GigaChat. And Hotashi, I think as well. Like Hotashi, like, super. I don't know how many like content creators does Strife have? I mean, in my opinion, you can see it with Grand Blue. I think with the Grand Blue community, you can see it, how important it is, because the Grand Blue community basically is a one guy. Grand Blue community, when it concerns like the game and community behavior and how they approach the game, is like a one guy show. And it's Brick. Brick is the only guy, per my knowledge, who like stays on that shit, puts stuff out, and cares about it. So he... And he's wonderful. Like, if you ever want to get into Grand Blue, the Brick stuff is wonderful. He has such a great mind for fighting games, how to approach them, and how to also, like, emotionally educate people on this. It's, like, fantastic. Blackheart only plays Tekken? It's true, yeah. Darkman Lord, thank you for the $2, my man. Blackheart only plays Tekken? That is also true, yeah. Blackheart only also plays Tekken, yeah. Why can't devs just make best of 3 mandatory in ranked? If you want to play one game, go play casual match. Good question. So they worry about two things. They worry about what if the connection is shit? Well, actually, they were supposed to solve this in Tekken 8, right? You all know that. If you play Tekken 8, I mean, maybe you don't. The game does two things, which is good. A, if you lag, and it's your resource monitor that lags down the game and you don't have appropriate FPS to run the game, if this reaches a certain threshold, the game will automatically downgrade your graphics settings to the absolute lowest settings possible. Like, I'm not kidding. That shit will go to 720p and then upscale it to 720p, and you will be all on low, right? So the game will do that. Forced. The game will force this on you. That's number one. If you didn't know. Number two, if the connection in-game hicks up to a certain threshold, we all know it's not perfect, right? But it does that. The game allows you to one-sidedly surrender the game and the game doesn't count, yeah? So you would think, wait a minute, so we have connection covered and we have bad PC covered. Why can we not now enforce the set? We have this covered as best as we can. In Counter-Strike, you can't even do that. In Counter-Strike, you play. If you play against cheaters or you play on a bad server, get fucked. You play this game. If you quit, you get penalized. It doesn't matter. You slut. It doesn't matter. But fighting game players are bitches, right? So I don't know why the Japanese just worry about it. It seems because guess who did that? Wait, who wrote this? Sorry, TomTom, I get to that. Aplex. Guess who did that? Why is it lagging? Oh, just a German ad. MK, yeah, exactly. MK did it. So the game where people say, oh, that's the scrub game. No, they did it. In MK11, you were forced to play a set. And if you didn't, you got penalized. You got penalized. So, I can't tell you actually why. I tried to explain to you the reasons why they might have that, why they might think that, right? I mean, the player base would say, yeah, but what about cheaters? Again, we covered bad connection. We have something in place. Is it perfect? No. But in other games, you don't even get that luxury. We covered bad PCs. Is it perfect? No. But in other games, you don't even get that luxury. Now the player base will say, yeah, but what about cheaters? So, come on, guys. We all know, yes, there are some cheaters. Are there a lot in Tekken? Actually not. Actually not. Per my knowledge, no. 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 They're not. But, okay, people will say, oh, cheater. My guy, who is actually one and dunning you? Are cheaters one and dunning you? No, they are not, right? We all know who actually is one and dunning all the time. Just scrubs, and it's fucking annoying. And they artificially also inflate their rank because of it. Because they're allowed to one and done against opponents where they know I'm fucked. They know I'm fucked. And I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know why, actually. They are, I don't know. I mean, okay, you know what? Actually, I can tell you definitely why. Because they are afraid if... It's so fucked up because it doesn't make sense. Like, it doesn't make sense. They are afraid if they make the game too competitive, it will scare people and it will result in a smaller player base. Okay, I understand that. We all understand that, right? We can all understand that. Oh, scary. We understand that. But it's called the ranked mode. You have quick match, like you said, right? Aplex, like you said. You have quick match, you have room match, you have the launch. If you want to, you can play Tekken Ball the entire fucking day with your fanboy friends. I don't fucking care. Can I have one mode in my naturally competitive fighting game that is actually competitive? Question mark? Apparently not. Now we get Kazuya from Numon because they really don't give a shit anymore, which is kind of funny. Even though sorry, TomTom, thank you for the $5. Even though I tried with Tekken 8, I honestly tried it at least. It wasn't just me swap coding. I actually gave legitimate reasons as well to why I quit. That is true. That is true. I mean, honestly, I would still wish you to continue because it was kind of sick to get like the updates, like yo, this rank and this rank. Like it was sick, bro. I would like to see you continue. Maybe with a bit more down back 4. Where's bloody Red Bison in this EWC tournament? Yeah, the F on Drag, Newman on Kazuya, they don't care. So how about you guys? How about do you have anything any questions? Because this now is boring. Like we don't need to watch this actually. This is now quick match. Like this is literally now lobby match. They are playing quick match. I'm got one in the game still feels like shit. Yeah, it does. Did I F drop Jin? He might have, but that's not the reason he picked Drag. Neither is this the reason why Numon picked Kazuya. They don't care anymore because the money they are getting is basically split evenly in top 8 LCQ. So they don't even get significantly more money, which means they don't care. And they are qualified, so they don't give a shit. I gotta play Face It Season 9. Is that Counter-Strike? Obviously, right? Like, no, I'm not. I also want to Tekken 6 port Reckless, but I can inform you that a Polish programmer by the name of Ren, who also did the Arcade Dizia stuff, is working on Tekken 5 rollback, which will release in a short time. Which I don't really care that much about. I'm sorry, I don't really like Tekken 5 that much. And he also will probably work on Tekken 6. And has already tested it and confirmed that it is possible to have Tekken 6 rollback. Unfortunately, which is kind of unfortunate, it is going to be the PSP version, because the PS3 version is an entirely different beast. You couldn't do that. Why can't they just give you rank points when someone plugs? FIFA games had it over a decade ago. The only argument for that is that they don't want people to boost themselves. They don't want people to boost themselves. Which, fine, but we could just ban boosters. Like, everyone would know that you boosted. Like, everyone would know that you boosted. Why do I not like Tekken 5? I think the characters are, in Tekken 5, the characters are actually, I think, feel unfinished. They feel very awkward. Jin, for example, in Tekken 5 feels extremely awkward. His move list almost doesn't yet make fully sense. In Tekken 6, it makes fully sense, in my opinion. But Kazuya Downback 4 is saying that shit doesn't annoy me that much, but I don't like 8-frame jabs. I think that's dumb. I like that Tekken 6 went and said, no, we need consistency here. Everyone has 10-frame jabs. We need these, basically, right? We need this consistency here. This is a competitive environment. I don't like this. I don't like certain move properties in the game, like, I don't know, Lee's back 4 being a normal hit launcher. I just don't know, man. I just don't like it.
All you gotta do is really punish the down twos, and then you can launch them. So that's a huge part of the matchup that's really taking place.
Yeah, exactly. Boosting is already forbidden. And yeah, bro, I watched Nin and Steve Tekken 501. All he was doing was 1-2-1-2 and some. Yeah, I mean, the movement is obviously kind of crazy strong. Especially the backdash is so strong that you need to play also in a very particular way. Which again, I know why a lot of people enjoy it. I know why a shit ton of people enjoy Tekken 5. The movement is so strong. Forwards or like on the horizontal axis as much as the third dimension, so to speak. But every character can kind of compete because of that, actually, even though obviously Devil Jin is fucked up and shit like this. But I don't know. I just don't really enjoy it. I think for me Tekken 6 is like perfection. The only thing that I don't like about Tekken 6 is Rage, because it's a total overkill. I don't know why they did that. Because the damage in Tekken 6 is already super high, which is nice. And Rage just blows that up into ridiculousness.
I think he's probably gonna swap anyway, man. At this point, I wouldn't be surprised if it was hitting random.
At some point, you look in the mirror and you're like, man, what am I doing?
And also, I'm not like, oh, you only like it because you are like nostalgic, bro. I didn't play Tekken 6. I was a kid back then that barely, like, you know what I mean? I didn't play that. I didn't know what frames is, or like I only played like this last motherfucker in campaign. But because of Season 2, I visited the old Tekkens because everyone told me, oh, Tekken 8 is gonna die, no one will play that shit anymore, and we have now emulator with online function. Tekken 8 will die. People told me this, and I believed them. I was like, I mean, maybe you're right. Like, Season 2 is really bad, so like maybe you're right. So I looked at Tekken 6 and I was like, wait a minute, let me dig a little bit into this, bro. And I was like, wow, that's like the best form of Tekken I've ever played. Like, that's the most fun form of Tekken for me personally that I've ever played. And also aesthetically. That's why I preferred over Tech 2, because Tech 2 did some balance changes that are probably for the better. But the aesthetics of Tech 2 are just, I don't like it at all. It's too colorful, it's too poppy. Because it's a tag game, right? It's super colorful, the stages are super colorful, and Tekken 6 is just... Bro, Tekken 6 looks like a 2006 Linkin Park album. It's the best way I can describe it. It looks like a 2006 Linkin Park album. And that shit looks sick as fuck. Where's Jason Toyota in this tournament, bro?
Yeah, at this point, you know, we got the Kazi looks good, the Paul looks good. Yeah, my man said I got characters, I got pockets. Don't even worry about it. Bro behind Rafe right there is definitely taking some notes, bro. He played one of these characters, I know it.
All his characters come from like the far, each like opposite depths of Tekken gameplay. You got a Paul.
Bro, I said this once before, right? I played Tech 2 as a kid with a friend. He was older than me, and we made one of those clans online, right? And all I did, because I didn't know how to play fighting games, right? I didn't know anything. I didn't know anything. I didn't know anything. Like literally anything. And I spammed down back 4 free with, why is the stream lagging? I spammed down back 4 free with Asuka, and I thought that's a mix-up. I didn't know what a mix-up is, but naturally I kind of thought, hey, that's a mix-up, bro. He doesn't know when I do the high. It's like mad dumb, right?
They're like, you know what, everybody at EWC is good, so it doesn't matter who I play, man.
They don't know the CD, so I guess they can't really plan for it. And after a long year, not even this weekend, because you gotta think these guys have been traveling their ass off.
Bro, what does he do? Look at this gameplay, bro. They are just pressing buttons, bro. They are just spamming shit into...
This was like their last chance. Yeah. All these guys' sponsorships might be riding on it as well, so a lot on the line. That's why you see all these emotions on display. So after a long weekend, I get it. You just want to let loose after you qualify, so people watching at home might not know what.
This is kind of... Is this like appreciated by the... I mean, I guess the commentators now can also, like Anakin and stuff, they can also just like kind of chit-chat, because this is like clearly not important. Like, you can't even cast this seriously. Like, look at that. They even have like both like chicks sitting behind them. Like, do you see this? And just, yeah, look. No one there as well to like watch. No one gives a shit.
Can you do it? 5 seconds left. I don't think that's enough time.
Nice.
I don't think they have enough time.
Took a more simple punish cheese, and I don't care
Damn.
about no hell sweep. That, I don't know. Does the timer stop going?
Oh yeah, guys, by the way, in case anyone is interested, 7 p.m. Like 7 p.m. on CET, is Central European time, I am gonna cast a tournament from like the Tekken Dojo EU. It's like IFL. You should find it on Twitch, like around 7 p.m. If any one of you is interested, it's obviously not a tournament. But yeah, I'm gonna cast that. Hopefully we get some fun matches, if any one of you is interested.
Look at this long ass combo. Yep. One more hit. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful.
Oh, goodbye. Yeah, you already know what time it is. I was like, there ain't no way we're not going to this rage.
Yeah, C4, I mean, they said... Which Tekken? Tekken 8. Tekken 8. They said they're gonna update it with ranked mode, right? But they didn't really say when, did they?
Rely on the low moves that crush high, like Rife was doing earlier with that Pokemon move.
I actually prefer the console version when it comes to like certain lightning and stuff, but the arcade version had obviously better anti-aliasing, and the arcade version had better, for some reason, I don't know why, the arcade version had for I don't know if it was all characters, but I think it was all characters. They had better face models. I don't know why. It seems they okay. I don't know if better is the right word, but they had different face models. Let's at least say that. I don't know what the reason for that was.
Closing it out. Is he moving on? He is. We're gonna have an all Pakistan grand final. Zubair versus Numan loading up. finishes in third place. A little bit disappointed that Jin couldn't pick a game. I'm sure he wanted to at least
Yogi Bo.
win a game there. The Dragunov couldn't help him out on that one. That was not a
Have you seen content creators like talk about Avatar? Not most don't like Brian F doesn't. I mean, Brian F super enjoys the game, but he doesn't like talk about like, oh yeah, rank mode. I mean, obviously rank mode being not there is like shitty, right? But everyone likes the gameplay of the game, so I have not seen many people. No, I've actually not seen many people like talk about like, yo, by the way. Although there were some, no, there were some videos I've seen the title of like, yo, that's shitty. Like Avatar dropped the ball heavy. What's this shit? Have you seen some? Yeah, exactly. Like, they all enjoy the gameplay. Like, Broski made a video about, like, defense and stuff, why it's fun. Which is obviously the most important thing, right? But for me, it's like... It's like... I would have liked to stream the game and stuff, but without proper lobbies, like, it doesn't make sense. And I don't know if I enjoy playing non-ranked against either a bum or a very, very, very good player. I don't know if this is, like, a nice... ratio for me. How about they just play some crazy shit? How about they just play Panda mirror match?
I mean, these dudes probably. I mean, we don't know. Pakistan's big region, big land. They be traveling far and wide for these tournaments, so they might not be from the same region. But if they are, again, we're gonna have these
Who qualifies top 4? They top 4.
Against Crescent and I don't know. They already been mixing it up. We had.
Do you mean in the LCQ the top 4? In general, they are qualified. In general, they pick some of the leaderboards, the highest, and the other, like the majority of places are slots that they are putting into tournaments. Like the majority of places are slots that will be put into like DreamHack Atlanta, and then it says like, oh, we are an EWC event, right? And they also make advertisement with that. Oh, come to DreamHack Atlanta because we are a EWC qualifier event, and that usually means the top 2 or top 3 they get a spot for EWC that year. Now this has obviously pros and cons, right? The pros is the pro is you get more international high caliber competition drawn to events that otherwise would be less high caliber, let's say. On the other hand, it also makes the tournament kind of less hype because, you know, all anyone cares about is the slots. So as soon as you have your top 2 or top 3, the hype kind of is gone. That's a bit sad. And the big picture thing is that, well, this Saudi money is obviously right now blowing up the fighting game space. It's now in the process of being blown up to a bubble, right? This is a bubble right now. Like, this is literally a bubble. And unfortunately, the fighting game community, because it is like esports adjacent, got sucked into this bubble and is now part of it. And we are like a bubble that now gets blown up. And at a certain point, the bubble unfortunately is going to burst because the Saudis have, I mean, it's already announced, it's already like kind of like an open public plan that you can look at. They will not stay here forever and pump money for kind of no direct financial gain into like fighting games or games in general. They will not do this forever. And once they stop doing that, well, then you have then it could be very much not pleasant. What happens then? Well, I've seen Yaya review it, and IMO, it's very shit. From what angle it's very shit? The review, or like did he say the game is like shit, or do you think the review is shit?
Wants to finish it. Yeah.
All right. Let me get back in here myself. Ooh.
I mean, at least we get to see Paul or something. I mean, but doesn't Zubair has a Paul, right? He actually has a Paul, right? It's a fluff piece where he sounds like a shill IMO. Legit. I mean, Yaya is a shill, right? Like not in the hardcore legal sense. I'm you know that I'm very careful with the word, right? But he has said that he has friends in the team, right? Like he has said that he has sources, aka like friends in the actual team. I think he said that. So yeah, you kind of, and also honestly, look, he takes this content creation scene serious, right? Like more serious than me. Like he wants, ideally he wants to probably do this like legit like for a living, right? I don't give a fuck, obviously. But then you like, what's the, I mean, if you want to do that, what's the path of least resistance? The path of least resistance, well, it is obvious. I mean, obviously the incentive is there, right? To suck a company's cock, to get flown out to an event, maybe to get flown out to what, like for example, what Riot did. What Riot did for the, was Yaya there? I don't know. Maybe he was. What Riot did with the Catelyn release, where they flew people out. Was it to LA even? They flew people out to like whatever, LA Riot or some shit, and you at the company, you can do content, right? I mean, think about how crazy that is as a content creator. If you get exclusive access weeks before the character launches, behind the scenes at the developer studio. Think about, as a content creator, what an advantage that is, not in terms of in-game tournament, no. In terms of making content. If you really are a content creator, right? If you really take this shit serious, that's crazy. So that's a crazy incentive to like deep throat the cock of some company who actually did shit that's not okay. And I don't care if the game is $30. What do you mean? Are we now acting $30 is nothing? Are we now acting $30 is nothing? Really? Are we acting because it's only $30 I'm not entitled to a good product? Mate, if I go to a restaurant and I pay $30 for a hot dog, that shit better be fucking on point. I don't care how, like, I mean, who goes to a restaurant for a fucking hot dog? Like, that's how you know I don't go to restaurants. I go to a restaurant, like a French cuisine. Yeah, what did you order? Yeah, $30. For what? Hot dog. With snails? Nah, just like hot dog, like sausage. Like, Yo, Dude Slayer, I'm good, man. I'm good. How are you? I mean, look, the game is good, right? The game is fun. The gameplay is like super nice of like Avatar. You can't deny that. But I mean, and like there's a debate to be had, right? Because ultimately, let's be real. Ultimately, let's say most people have still like big problems with Tekken 8, right? And initially also. Would you how do I say this? Let's say the game has a more shit practice mode, Tekken 8. The game has less stages. The game launched with 1 or 2 characters less than they actually said. But we didn't get Tekken 8. We didn't get any heat. Would you pay that price? I would pay that price any day. So ultimately, I'm the type of guy who will tell you gameplay over features. Right? I ultimately will tell you gameplay over features. But to TBH, it's just not okay to have to release 3 characters unfinished, have no rank mode, no lobbies, and the biggest part is no Reina, I'm out. That is a bit of a problem. That is true. But ultimately, the craziest shit they did is the Xbox part. In case you don't know, the game was supposed to launch on Xbox, and like hours before the game launched, like literally hours, people had pre-ordered it. Hours before the game was supposed to launch, they said, yeah, by the way, game is not going to launch on Xbox. Comes out 2 months later. Like, what? What the fuck? The sound and character style annoys me. Yeah, the voice acting is a bit weird, right? The voice acting and the type of lines and the frequency of it is a little bit weird, right? Like, hey, yeah, hey, yeah. It's a bit, eh. Yeah, I said that it was Microsoft's fault. That's the thing, right? To me, this is what I don't like when people do that, because it doesn't fucking matter, right? Like, it doesn't fucking matter whose fault it... Like, what do you mean? How is it Microsoft's fault? Like, and ultimately, it doesn't matter. You're the company, you did... What do you mean? It's Microsoft's fault. And whose fault is it that free characters are not released? Oh, it's Paramount's fault. It doesn't matter. Like who cares? Like, they make the game. They are part of... Like, that's the thing. Oh, they are the... We need to separate the developers from the... No, we don't. As a customer, I don't. I don't care. They all make the game. Right? Like, let's ignore... Okay, let's ignore the Microsoft part. Okay, I don't care, but okay, let's say that is so. What's with the unfinished game? And no ranked mode? And no this? And unfinished characters? What's up with that? And, like, you can't properly rebind buttons and shit? What's up with that? Oh, it's the fault of Paramount. They make the game. Like yeah, they make the game. Like, who cares whose fault it is? I don't want to misquote him, but you should watch it sometime and get mad, like I did. Look, I will, yeah. But, like, who cares what for? Oh, look, hey guys, Tekken 8. Yeah, bro, game launched without plugin protection in place at all. Season 2 is like shit, but it's like Namco's fault. Who cares, bro? Like who cares? Right? It's bad. They had ranked in the trailer too, that's the crazy part. Exactly, that's the crazy part. Yeah, same. I also didn't. Again, Eplex, right on. I also don't pre-order. I don't pre-order. The indie developer OS was used. An indie... Wait a minute. You can't use that OS. You can't use that OS. They have a publisher, it's called Para-fucking-Mount. You can't use that indie developer crap OS. That's not true. And even if we use that... How is Skullgirls then pulling that shit off? It's actually the perfect OS, because either it's the publisher's fault, and if it isn't, it's still the publisher's. It's because it's their indie. And if it's actually it doesn't matter, then it's because they're indie. You're not indie. You're not fucking independent, bro. What is this bullshit? Do people not know what this means? There are very, 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 very few. Any creative anything. Studios, film companies, magazines, anything. There are very, very few that are actually indie. How dumb, bro. Oh, it's an indie developer. Yeah, but they still ask me money for their product, right? I don't get that shit for free, right? It's the perfect OS, right? And with Tekken, oh, it's like it's Namco's fault. Okay. Who cares? I criticize Tekken 7 for that, by the way, for shit like this. Why are the graphics so shit? Why is the replay system literally inferior to Tech 2? Why do we not have, like, what is this? Why is the tutorial not even existent in comparison to Tech 2? And they all said, well, that is because Tech 2 almost killed the franchise, which, by the way, is not true. That's not true. That's an urban myth. That's an urban legend. I looked this up. I was like, is this actually true? No, it isn't. Tech 2 was 100,000 or between 100 and 150,000 units behind projection. Is that bad? Yeah. Is that terrible? And you're like, holy shit, this is a disaster? No, it's not. But Namco is pretty ruthless with cutting support from things that underperform even slightly. You all know this. No matter this, what did Tekken 7 cost when it came out, guys? What did Namco Bandai What kind of money did they want from you when Tekken 7 launched? What money did they want from you? I know that what they wanted from me in Germany, full price. That was a $60 game. So how about if we have less budget for the Tekken and less features and dogshit graphics? How about you don't let the customer still pay $60? So no, I actually care. I actually care about, like, people excuse the shittiness of Tekken 7 so hard because, oh bro, didn't have that much, the budget was super small, because Tech 2 almost killed the franchise. Okay, then did I pay also a small budget game price? Funny enough, I didn't. I paid like 5 to 10 euros for Tekken 7, yeah, but that is months and months and months after release, like half a year after release. At launch, that shit was $60. At launch, that shit was $60.
My man is hitting some 442s, bro. The demon's paws are out. Okay, so the punch counters now.
Martins has taken the lead. Trying to reset the bracket, by the way. He's still got another set to play if he wins this game.
Bro, Numan looking kind of unstoppable here in the later half of the set, though, for sure. Yeah. You know, what I thought was the Zubair finisher, man.
Tekken 8, you pre-order. I mean, let's be real, bro. Tekken is one of those things. I will pre-order the next Tekken. Like, let's be real. I will fucking pre-order VF. Unless I play a beta of VF6 and it's shit, then I'm not. I mean, although we all played the Tekken 8 beta. We all played the network test, especially the second one. And we all still pre-ordered the fucking game. Let's be honest about that. Like, we all knew what this game is gonna be, but we didn't want to believe it. Guys, you know what? That is an excellent video. How about I revisit the beta build, the network test build of Tekken 8? How about I do that? And then I ask the question, like, we are all part of this, right? We all didn't want to believe, even though the truth of what kind of game we're gonna play looked us in the face with its ugly head. We all knew what this game is gonna be. We all knew what this game is gonna look like. And we still like didn't believe it, and we're like, yeah, it's a beta, it's like a beta, bro. It's like a network test. It's not a final, it's not the game, it's like not the game, bro. And it was the game, kind of. You didn't play the network test, you didn't get a code. I think for the second one you didn't need one. Or everyone got one. But if you were on PC, you could, if you really wanted to know on PC, you can know. Because the game, we still have, the game was cracked, right? The beta build, the network test was cracked. And we have the, you could have just downloaded it. I love PC, yeah, same, bro. You needed the code both times? Okay. Dear. Can Zubair is winner's side. Can Zubair please win? Can you please just win? I thank you. I want this to be over because this is like not, this is the problem, right? With LCQs like this and with tournaments that have just spots for EWC in the normal season. This happens, right? Where people just don't give a shit anymore. I mean, unless it's like Evo or something, right? Of course.
Uh-oh. Big damage. Not going to be enough to fully kill, but the crippling damage. Heat for Kazuya. Does he have enough life to survive? Big whip. No punish. Down one on the trade of the electric. The healing is a big deal here.
Yeah. Keep the combo simple.
He's actually... Oh, thank God. He couldn't punish it at all, right? Oh my God, no! Oh. Oh my God, I don't want... Guys, give me something to talk about, please. Guys, give me something to talk about. What the fuck just happened? He reset the grand finals and now we need to watch. Give me something to talk about. CSGO. Jasmine? I really think Jasmine is a really cool design. I mean, it is anime as fuck, right? It's funny because in Street Fighter, you also have a lot... Guys, tell me what you think about this. Guys, tell me what you think. Oh, now we get technical difficulties. Shut the fuck up. Tell me what you think about this. In Street Fighter, you also... You know how in Tekken we say that's not real Tekken, right? How in Street Fighter we... you've seen the He-Man remake. I don't even know what He-Man is, actually. He-Man was like a comic or a cartoon in the 90s or 80s or so. I don't even know what He-Man is, actually. But there are Street Fighter players who say like, oh, that's not a real Street Fighter character. Because they're like too anime. Like Ingrid and Jasmine and JP. But you know what's funny? I kind of think it's funny that they speak like a Tekken player about Victor in a game where from the very first entry, people were throwing fireballs from their hands at you. Isn't that funny? That they're like, that's not real Street Fighter. Street Fighter is grounded footsies, bitch. It's like grounded footsies. It's like, it's just kind of funny, isn't it? They don't even, that's the thing, C4, they don't even get much more money. I checked this. They don't get much more money. They have a total of 50,000 for all the top 8 placements, and everyone gets like 5k at least. So it's not even, there is nothing, you know, like one guy here gets 7k and the other one gets like 6k or something. What's the best Street Fighter? I don't know. I didn't play 1, 2, 3, 4. I played as a kid, but like I didn't know what I just mashed Met's Hadouken out and thought that looked cool. I skipped 5 completely because I was like, I played the beta and was like, I don't know. And then the game launched and obviously it was shit, and I didn't buy it. And I played Street Fighter 6. Like 500-600 hours of Street Fighter 6, and I just grew to... I mean, to me, what happened is I figured out that I don't want to play this game because it was just too much of the same shit. Just, okay, now I get throw loops. Okay. Didn't like how Drive Rush works. No, I haven't played Melty. I've played Grand Blue. Grand Blue is cool. It's like super relaxing to play. I like Grand Blue actually a lot. I want to play it actually. I actually wanted to play it more because it's super relaxing. Like Grand Blue has just something about it that's very relaxing to play. I think it's very relaxing to play.
It is a little bit extra too. Could have gotten a little bit more. Sorry, could have done more damage if because you had a little more health.
The most I looked into Vera in Grand Blue. I thought Vera is cool because she's a lesbian yandere, and I like that. That's my spirit animal. Yes, lesbian yandere is like my spirit animal. Yeah, she's a lesbian yandere. And she is the 42nd Lord of Albion, which is like a banger title. So, like, what do you mean? She is the Lord of Albion. Exactly. It's Yuno Gasai, but lesbian with a sword. Grand Blue has sick characters. I mean, I said this before. This is this will sound controversial to some people, but guys, there is a. I mean, I don't know. Shall I even talk about this?
Yeah, no, Phil's almost, you know, very wild standing for us. So, but not for wild standing. You just do it. You know,
like
very
an
nice.
version.
Okay. Got back for right there himself. A little hatchet kick, trying to step back. Zabar.
Been about to gnome. Don't gnome. What is gnome?
Oh, Zabar. Up in the combo though. That's why he did it. That's why we're still here. Actually, a man had a chance with it.
Now I want to talk about Cagliostro. Because Cagliostro, what this character actually is just mad. If you were to describe it in like Japanese weep terms, it's like a... It looks like a loli, right? Like Cagliostro looks like a loli character, like an alchemist girl. Like not actually sexualized loli, to be fair. So I think that's like good that they didn't sexualize this heavily. But what she actually is she is a 2,000-year-old Shota alchemist. And that is insane. The fact that she is actually not a girl in the realist sense. It was a guy who is an alchemist and who got so... Like, did you all watch Full Metal Alchemist? Yeah, it is a Shota alchemist. Did you all watch Full Metal Alchemist? Did anyone here watch Full Metal Alchemist? So basically, if you envision Full Metal Alchemist, she is like that, like an alchemist, and a he. And he got so powerful, that he found a way to make himself immortal, but he likes cute and sweet things. So just because he could to fuck with people, he turned himself into a loli girl and speaks with a fake loli voice, which breaks when she now is angry. The voice breaks actually, and you hear that basically it changed the voice. Like he is changing his voice, but he has a real female loli body because he is just such a godlike alchemist that he can actually do that. So this character is trans, but in the real sense, like in the actual realist sense, which is kind of sick. And obviously he's an arrogant asshole, which is kind of sick, and talks about himself in the third person. But actually it's a Full Metal Femboy, but like actually Full Metal loli, but it's just kind of sick.
Should be enough for sure. Yeah, finds way on the other side. That does mean that we're going to swap stage already, hitting that wall. The Phoenix pulls up, and Ifrit pulls up as well. Ready to back.
It's like a trap, but not. It's like a trap, but actually are not, because he actually changed his body, because he can do that, because he is so powerful. And that's kind of sick. I think that's kind of sick. And you have La Diva obviously as well. And La Diva, I didn't look into that lore, but C4 said it's like the soul of a woman trapped, or not actually trapped, it's just home in a body that's like male. But the thing about the Japanese is they don't load this up with like weird statements or kind of like politically sniffing statements in, oh god, he key charged him, with politically sniffing statements that you will find in Western games. They just let the character be a character and have that lore and be funny about it. You know? Rent a Girlfriend, the main character name is Kazuya. Is he also, does he behave like Kazuya? Yeah, it's interesting. But do you know what problem Japanese people have with their characters? They build all this interesting lore that sounds like super, that sounds super interesting on a surface level, right? Like super interesting, like first pitch, right? I tell you, yo bro, it's a 2,000-year-old Lota, Lota is a good word. Lota is a good word, because it's Shota Loli, right? It's both. It's like a Shota alchemist that was so crazy and powerful that he turned himself into a girl and he's like mad powerful. That kind of sounds like kind of cool. But then they don't do anything with it. They don't do anything substantial with it. That's kind of the sad part about like Japanese characters often. Honestly, often. They have like super cool pitches, like super cool hooks. Like you're mega hooked, like, okay, this is cool, tell me more, like tell me more. And then it just doesn't, they just don't do anything with it.
It's been a lot of 4-4-2. The 4-4-2s have definitely been connecting though. There it is. Try it one more time.
Okay. They're trying to make a switch up right now. Trying to get a little jab happy, throw off their opponent. 2-3.
Yeah, and it's all on a wiki page. That's also true. Yeah, yeah. Often it's also all on the wiki page. And characters are cool. Like especially in fighting games, we have so many like cool pitches in fighting games. In Street Fighter as well, Yuri is a cool character. Like the motorcycle, the feet, like all of this weird shit, the Feng Shui engine shit. Like it's kind of a cool pitch. Like you're kind of like, okay, tell me something about this character. Why is she the way she is? You know, why is she the way she is? What happened here? You know, I'm kind of interested. I'm kind of actually interested. And Street Fighter 6, you know what's actually in my... What I will not forget about Street Fighter 6 is the character interactions in the story mode. Because I played it for the free costumes, right? I played the story mode for the free costumes. And the character interactions are fire. They stick with you because they are like personal. It's almost a little bit like a dating sim. But in a cool sense. And I think games should do way more with that, because that makes you have a memory of like, because literally Yuri is a bitch, right? Yuri is a bitch. And she will send you a phishing link on the phone. And will call you an idiot. That is funny. I think that's very funny. Why is Yuri my first pick? I don't know, because the phishing link is funny. She sends you a phishing link. She wants to scam you. That's funny. Or okay, we could go with Dalsim. Dalsim. Did you know Dalsim looks very menacing in Street Fighter, in early Street Fighter, right? You think Dalsim is like a bad guy, right? But obviously Dalsim is like mad sick. Did you know he has the hottest wife? He has like a 10 out of 10 wife who makes sick curry. And he played baseball once and was kicked off the team. Obviously. Because his arms, because he has stretchy limbs, right? That's funny. And his son wants to be a doctor. See, I remember this. I remember, his son is like a med student. He has a son. I remember this because I was like, bro, that's cool. Like that Dalsim tells me about his hot wife. He actually has a fucking hot wife. I'm not making this shit up.
He's gotten off the wall, but he's lost a lot of health. Just slowly closing the gap. And most now.
That's funny.
Made a rage art error. Gets punished that one.
Dalsim is actually the GOAT. Has a family, has a son, does sporty activities, has a hot wife. Hot wife makes good curry. What are we talking about? What's the difference between these two things? There's between hot wife and hot wife. What's the difference? Akuma, exactly. Hakan's wife is also surprisingly hot. I have to say. Not many people know, but I know.
I got it right here, right now. Don't need break. Okay. Forgot what I was about to say. Dang, I forgot. I had something for you guys. Zoned out for a second.
Oh.
Yeah, we got potentially one more, potentially two more.
Dalsim played Twister versus his wife. It was a 10-0 matchup. Bro, that would have been such a good gag if they did this. Did they do this? No, right? They didn't. I would have remembered this. This was... See? Diddums. And that's how you write good shit. Diddums. That is... You should write. You should write. Yeah, who doesn't get bored of this set? Who has a midwife? I think no one. No one has like a midwife. But I mean, midwife is also a word that has two meanings, right?
Back to the jab wars.
Ken? I mean... I mean, she's just a blonde hottie, right? I mean, she's...
And the sway movement, well, that's such a good one there. We're probably gonna get some punch favorites in here.
Wait, T-Hawk kidnapped Julia Cheng to make Lily in Street... Wait, what? Oh, you...
He's up at the tempo a little bit.
Oh.
Going to the right to avoid Kazuya's 4-4-2. That was how you won the last game. That was what I was gonna say.
I see.
Specifically was targeting the move that Numa
Didn't Alex marry his cousin or something? It was basically... It was translative. It was a translation error, I think. And even then, I think it was like a distant cousin and not like by blood or something. Which is... fine, I guess? But I think it was actually it was a translation error, I think.
Time to get desperate. He was in the same situation last set, up 2 rounds to 0 with the chance to win the tournament, and he did it. So
No, bro, it was blood cousin. Yeah, but wasn't there some translation error or something that it was like not translated in the right way?
very tense moment. One death fist heat dash will do it, but he won't get it this round. Wall flat into the 5-hit combo.
Dude.
Round 4, still alive.
Yeah, still alive. Oh, I thought that was gonna be a harder punch.
So you're telling me... Wait, so you're telling me... Wait a minute. You're telling me that he fucked the daughter of, like, his mother's brother. We're talking about that, yeah? About that kind of cousin. That's what you're telling me. Yes. And that is that still the law? I thought they changed something now. Is that still the law? Officially? And second question is she hot?
After losing that first one, it's like, yeah, you smiled at me, got your back, buddy, and this is how it all unfolded. I mean, it was back and forth just like the first set. Guys dealing rounds from each other.
They changed it to make it more non-weird.
Like he said, up close, they were scrapping, and then it was prolonged scrapping too.
She looks like a child. You are kidding me. You are kidding me. Really? Wait a minute, I need to check. Alex. Cousin. Alex. Street Fighter. Cousin. I got a link to Rule 34. Am I really? No. Oh yeah, she looks kind of weird. I see what you mean. I see what you mean. She looks kind of weird. What the fuck? Wait, what the fuck? Wait a minute. 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 Wait. Wait. Okay, wait. Guys, one moment. Wait. Excuse me. So, excuse me. This, okay, excuse me. This baby there, top left, is the creepiest shit I've ever seen. Is that even a baby? This looks like an alien. Who drew this? Is that a baby? It looks like, what is this? It looks creepy as fuck, bro. That's her as a child. Why does she look creepy as fuck? Bro, she has the, wait a minute, whoa. She has these Goro eyes. Like Gojo Satoru. She has these galaxy eyes. What is this? It looks weird as fuck. But yeah, you're right. She looks kind of. I mean, although, how big is Alex, bro? Like, look at how he like, what the fuck, bro? He's Hulk. Infinite baby. Exactly. Trisha is a character in Street Fighter. She is Tom's daughter and Alex's second cousin. Adoptive younger sister and wife, as well as mother of his child. Wait a minute. Second cousin. Is second cousin a qualifier for the relationship level or just the second cousin? Like, there's one and then there's she.
Again, some backstage sneak peek of the signing of their. If you guys know about EWC, you know, we got the
Tom's daughter and Alex's second cousin, comma, adoptive younger sister. How? Hä? Second cousin, but also then, or whatever, adoptive younger sister and wife.
They're going to be joining the 28 players who have already made their way. They're currently signing their names on their keys, taking a little picture. They're still feeling great, even though they didn't win the tournament.
The fuck?
The name of the game, the goal of this weekend was just to qualify. And then
I mean, I guess.
the real battle begins, right?
Okay, last question. Who cares if they are cousins? No one cared about Alex's story until Street Fighter 6. That is true, fighting gentlemen. That is true. And that's why I would do shit like this on purpose. I would just build in, yeah, and then, you know, it was his wife, happily ever after, and the wife was also his daughter. And what? Right? And you're like, what is it? I would do this shit on purpose to just, you know, get PR. Any PR is good PR. Can you explain to me the concept behind Down Forward 2 launchers being safe and fair in Tekken? Well, I mean, the concept of it.
This is a big moment for these guys, but you know that's just step one, qualifying, and now they await to see their fate. The pools are going to be released soon. The format's a little different this year.
I don't know, man. It's just there is no real. I can't give you like, oh, if you put 2 and 3 together, you get 5. So that's how you get safe Down Forward 2s. They just decided to do that for certain characters for whatever reason. Like there is no logical process behind it that I could tell you now. Like I have to admit that. It's just they did this for certain characters, even though, like for example, does Horang really need that? No. Like, do you really need all of them to be safe? No, I look, I can't explain to you why they thought this character should have it and the others not, or what there is no, I can't really tell you. They probably needed something to fill some hole into, because all of them are ancient, right? All of these safe Down Forward 2s are ancient for the most part. They decided to do that again with Mercyuyu. And I just think it's because they don't have any other interesting idea for the character. So they, okay, we need a way to launch. Like, you know, they designed this character like, okay, she needs like a launcher here, like we need a launch. And they can't come up with any more interesting concept. Like, do we give her more something like an electric that requires execution, maybe with a different input, like maybe, I don't know, electric input +2 +4 or something? Could we try something like this? Or like any interesting idea? No. Or like, hey, could we give her like a half circle back input as a launcher, maybe? Like, would that not be an interesting idea? Or something like this. Or could we maybe give her something really crazy, which people don't like, but a backwards DP input? No. So they're like, let's just do Down Forward 2. Like, just give her the Down Forward 2 category, nothing interesting. So we need to balance this, like, okay, so we just do it -7 tracks into one direction. I can't explain to you why, because they are like, in this game, they are like way too good, right? In this game, they are way too good. Because you are so much close range that the tracking is more important than it ever has. Like, you all know this. You are so much close range that now it really is insane how they track, right? Now the value really gets extracted in Tekken 8. And the other part is, remember, all of the 15-frame counter-hit tools were nerfed. Yes, we still have some in the game, right? King, Victor retains, or Victor got a 15-frame counter-hit launch, right? But all of the counter-hit tools got nerfed. now every down forward 2 also acts as a counter hit tool. Because while they don't launch crouchers, that is true, but they launch anything that you input that's a crouching attack or a high evade or a high crouch attack that that is a mid, right? That can be hit mid. That is not evaded, that is not a sideways evasive move, right? Like, I don't know, Claudio's down back 3, right? You counter hit that. Dick jab, you counter hit that, you get a launch. So it also acts as a 15 frame counter hit tool. So yeah, I don't know. I can't really explain to you why they are still there, because I also don't... I think they are too good. I think they are too good. You need to change something about them. I don't think you need to delete them necessarily, but you need to change something about them. Like, either the tracking needs to go... Either the tracking needs to go, or they need to... Yeah, they could do multiple things. The tracking could go. The counter hit property could go. You could do that. You could just remove the counter hit property, that they don't launch dick jabs and stuff on counter hit. You could do that. Or we need to make them... I mean, punishable is kind of tough, I think. I mean, actually, is it? If you... minus 10 is kind of tough. Like, that's kind of tough. Like, it's kind of tough. Maybe all of them hard minus 9. Because a lot of them are not, and that leaves some shenanigans open. I don't know. I can't tell you what a good way is to nerf them. I mean, they can't either, or I mean, maybe they don't think they should be nerfed, so that's why they don't do anything about them. I mean, hey, they are clearly able. I mean, you all know Myriz, right? Mercyuyu. They are clearly willing to. It's for them. It's clearly an okay move category because they put the move on Mercyuyu, which is a super good move, right? Tracks into one direction basically completely. And yeah, safe, super good. It's just Asuka with the blessed minus 6? No, I think no. I think no, wait. I think Laws is also not minus 9, and Paul's is also not minus 9. I think. And I think Mary Zeus is also not minus 9. And I think Horang's is also not minus 9. Actually, I can't think of one that's minus 9. Because then they could do things like, oh, I can still goof. They're just not minus 6. Ah, yeah, okay. Because then you can still do shit like, oh, I parry. You know, you can still do that, and that's also kind of a bit annoying. Obviously, it's rare. It's not really that important, but. Yeah, you have these weird inconsistencies in them as well. Like Yoshi's has high crush. Or high evade. I actually don't know if it's true crushing. It actually could be. But it has very strong high evade. Paul's as well. Funny enough. So this shit should go. Like, okay, we can at least pretty much, I think we can all agree on this. Okay, if you want to keep them, okay, bro, but they can't have any additional properties. They can't be like, oh, I track or I crush. Or I evade. That can't be the case. That cannot be the case. That is not okay. That is not okay. That's not okay. But alright, guys. Ah. I'm gonna see you next time. Hopefully I get to work, or I get my lazy ass to do a few more videos, and specifically the shut the fuck up, the Michael Murray video. And I see you next time, yeah? I wish you all a peaceful Sunday, alright? And thanks for the super chat, guys, honestly. So until next time, yeah, guys? See you later.